Yeah, this game sounds like shit on NFL Network. Yeah, to switch it back. I do not want to watch the Colts and Ravens. Are you switching it back? NFL Network. There's some bullshit. I don't give a fuck about the Ravens. I don't give a fuck about the Ravens. NFL Network. Come on. Thanks for the likes. Juan, thanks for the follow. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do football. I've been doing baseball this full season. Trying to see how I'm about to do football. I think you're just dealing with some bullshit because it's preseason right now. Waiting for NFL Network to put it back. Might see if I can get the audio from the fucking
Find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, YouTube, and more. It's local news at your fingertips from the RJ and ReviewJournal.com.
Welcome to the Raiders Press Pass, your credential to all things silver and black.
Cameron, you kind of got thrown into the fire a little bit last year. Got a chance to start and get your feet wet. How big was that experience heading into year two?
I feel like that experience helped me out a lot because being tossed in that fire helped me see the receivers, like the different receivers in the conference, and just everybody.
Offensive line, it's been criticized some last season. Got some new additions, Grace Hable to this offensive line, and now they're showing in this first drive they can push people off the football.
Yeah, as I believe Michael Jordan made famous. They took that personally.
Oh, yes,
Mike Rock.
absolutely.
Damian Martinez now in at running back.
Oh, fullback love.
From Locke to Oots. Good for the first down, and look at that contact down inside the 30-yard line. First down, Seahawks.
Fullbacks can catch 2K. We don't just block. We can be viable options in the run game. In the passing game.
Fullbacks across the country, stand up.
Absolutely. We used to call this a bloody flat, right? It's when you fake the inside zone. You hit the linebacker so he thinks it's a run, and then you leak out into the flat. See Robbie right there finishing the run aggressively. Gotta love it. It fires up the sideline.
And you can already hear the oots by the 12s here at Lumen Field. So good drive so far. Locke going to the right sideline, and a miscommunication there. Horton was headed for the end zone, and Locke threw it well behind him.
Yeah, you see Drew right there, pat his chest, saying that's my bad. Again, when you got a veteran quarterback, who's your backup quarterback, he's just not going to put the ball in harm's way. He's not going to make the critical mistakes that you see young quarterbacks make, especially in the preseason.
Rotations on offense already. Bobo and Horton are out. Cody White and Derek Young are in at wideout. Kalani back in at running back. 2nd and 10 here for the Seahawks, and that one bounced to Cody White. So good third down coming up for Seattle.
Yeah, looks like Cody tried to get ahead of himself right there. Saw he felt some space. It was a little bit of a tear screen to the wide receiver. He wanted to get going before he got the football.
And it's going to be real interesting because the past number of years with a different offensive scheme, Seahawks have kept 6 wide receivers. Good chance they only keep 5 this year, Mike Rock.
Yeah, it's a lot of position battles going on. I think the ability that other positions have to be able to help this offense definitely allows for that flexibility.
All right, so 3rd down. Play clock winding down. Locke looking left, throwing left, and that is intercepted. A great play by the fourth-year safety out of USC, Isaiah Polamau. What a play.
What a play. After we just talked about Drew being smart with the football, right there, just a little bit of an underthrow. But a great play right there by Polamau. Lays out for this football. Now the Raiders have the ball when we come back.
I'm just trying to figure it out for the NFL, Nick. This is new. App stop load.
first down for Las Vegas.
It's a really good play right there by Dante Thornton Jr. Fast player, threatened Josh Jobe deep, a little bit of a push off, works back outside. Aiden O'Connell does a great job putting the ball high and outside away from the defender.
Yeah, really excited about this rookie out of Tennessee. Led the nation 25.4 yards per catch last year and ran a 4.3. He's 6'5", 205, and they're going right back to him. Seahawks took that one, and we got a flag on the far side as well. It's Josh Jobe again. They're picking on number 20.
Yeah, they're doing their dash a little bit. But that's a kid again, a kid that's having a great camp. Physical at the line of scrimmage, great feet.
Look at the use of hands to the face. Defense number 29. A 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Okay, so back-to-back plays. So the Raiders get the best of Joe.
Yeah, just a little too handsy right there. Let's check it out again. Patient at the line of scrimmage. Probably didn't have to open up as much right there. Got him in trouble. It was just a little bit. They could have let it go, Kate.
Right? Just welcome to Seattle.
It's just preseason.
Don't you smack your friends on the cheek every once in a while just to say, hey, good evening?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
All right, so fresh set of downs for O'Connell and the Raiders. The inside handoff to Genty. Gets gobbled up by his fellow rookie. That was E-Man Warrior on the backside, but we got another flag. We were doing so well through the first couple of series. Darn it.
You see that closing speed by E-Man? Oh, my goodness.
I don't like the win scene from Nick there, but yeah, he's been having a heck of a camp. 3-4 interceptions in training camp.
He's a guy. Let's just say that. Okay.
Offsides, offense number 10. Penalties decline. Brings up second down.
Wow.
All right, let's see if these guys have shaken off all of that. There's Nick. E-Man is the nickname. E-Man Warrior. Watch him bottom right of your screen. Watch where he goes.
Yeah, just right off the edge right here. Blitzing, we call this a tight corner. A little bit of a hesitation. He thought the quarterback may keep it. It still has the speed and wherewithal to chase down the back. Good play.
Zamir White now in at running back for the Raiders. Second down. O'Connell feeling the pressure. Gets away from it and smartly just throws it out of bounds because he was about to get taken down. Mike Morris, third year out of Michigan, who needs to show out this year. It's all over him.
Yes, he did. But look at Tyreek Smith. The get off, the hand usage, the turning of the corner, and then right here, right into Mike Moore. Mike Moore puts Aiden O'Connell into the dirt. It's a good play by this defensive line.
Smith's been everywhere so far tonight, though.
And he didn't land on him. That's a really good play.
Officials huddling up. Looks like there might have been another flag. Is it out or is he putting it back in his pocket? Clean, you're teasing us, Clean.
I know. Was it intentional grounding? He might have been in the pocket still.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 12. Continue on penalty to the spot, plus a loss of down. Brings up third down.
Oh, sorry, Aiden. Thought it was a nice play. I thought it was outside the pocket. Let's see.
Yeah, let's check it out right here. Again, the quarterback can't get outside the tackles. Right there, looks like he might be close, but he's definitely back in the pocket right there.
Yeah.
And there's the penalty.
All right, well, the Seahawks will take it. Raheem Mostert now in at running back for Las Vegas. 3rd and 20. And Collins just going to hand it off to the veteran. Picks up a nice chunk of yardage. Gets it back past the original line of scrimmage before D'Anthony Bell leading the charge for the Seahawks defense. And punt team back out once again for Las Vegas.
Yeah, I like D'Anthony Bell. The kid has a lot of positional flex. Can play inside at the nickel position, can also play safety. Did a good job right there coming up with that tackle. But again, you see this defense making plays, like attacking the offense. That's a staple of a Mike McDonald defense.
And so the interception doesn't hurt because that Seahawks defense, so much continuity, almost everybody back who started last year. This is one of the best punters in the NFL.
Space.
A.J. Cole, this is Torrey Horton. Makes a couple guys miss.
Got space.
Makes another miss. All right, so a couple of good moves. Only picked up about 5 yards, but a lot of oohs and
after cutdowns from the Colts last year, and he had a pretty successful second half of the season. But
take a look in the middle of the screen. A lot of people say, well, how is there defensive holding? What Jonah Laulu is trying to do is not allow the offensive guard to get up to the second level on the linebackers. So you try to keep the hands inside, but when you extend the hand, the official sees that, they throw the flag.
So an automatic first down, and Holani gets another carry. Tommy Eichenberg, second-year linebacker out of Ohio State. He's had a good camp, comes up to make the tackle.
Yeah, tremendous camp. Eichenberg and also Jamal Adams in at linebacker as well. So these are two guys trying to fight for a spot in this linebacking core. We've already seen the first three guys in Pratt, White, Landon Roberts, but see what Eichenberg can do here, making a play already.
Eichenberg played 14 games last year as a rookie, pretty much exclusively on special teams. Drew Lock still in at quarterback. Quick drop, stands, fires, caught. Jake Bobo. Eichenberg with the tackle, but not before Bobo has the first down out to the 13 and a 10-yard gain. That's a brand new receiving core here in Seattle, too. Not just Geno Smith that's with the Raiders, but DK Metcalf is now in Pittsburgh. Tyler Lockett now with the Tennessee Titans. So it's Jackson Smith and Jigba and the rest of company.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp comes on board, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. It's a different group here in Seattle as well, as you point out, Jason. Change is constant in this business.
Certainly a facelift for the Seahawks offense here in 2025. Watt, he has had all kinds of time. And Horton is out of bounds.
Good coverage.
Eric Stokes all over the rookie. So yes, not any pressure up front, but solid coverage on the back end.
And tremendous coverage in the back end. We talked about Stokes at the end, but Darian Porter, the rookie, he's on the opposite side. He didn't have any work. Well, watch at the end. We're looking at Stokes, and they're doing a great job of covering, but Porter came off of his guy, and he's the one that forced the throw from Drew Lock. So outstanding job of communication in that back end by the Raiders secondary.
Stokes getting a long look at a great opportunity. Signed a one-year contract with the Raiders. Damian Martinez, the rookie out of Miami, gets his first carry. Another flag thrown from the secondary. Stokes again on the tackle. Laulu there as well.
You gotta be kidding me. Defensive holding again on a running play. It's coming from the back judge.
And you can read Pete Carroll's lips. He said exactly what you just said.
Defense, number 96. 5-yard penalty from the end of the line. First down.
I didn't get the number.
It was Laulu again.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, these are things that, look, you probably get away with at practice because you don't have officials usually at practice. But you get in here, and this may be a point of emphasis from the back judge. Defensive lineman holding on to offensive linemen, not allowing them to get to the second level.
I thought the first one was a bad call. I mean, it's got to be blatant. You got to grab a hold of a jersey.
Fresh set of downs for Drew Lock. Jamal Adams giving chase, trying to come up with the sack. Lock escapes and gets out of bounds. But, you know, Jamal Adams, a Pro Bowl All-Pro safety, but when he was at his best, whether in New York with the Jets or in Seattle, he was racing after quarterbacks with sacks.
Well, he can play at all three levels of a defense. I mean, he's got great range, experience, but I think where he's most comfortable, Kirk, and you can speak to this, is down around the line of scrimmage where he can be a blitzer.
There's not many guys in the NFL, you feel their presence on the field. I feel his presence. You know when Jamal Adams is on the field because you hear the pads popping, and he's giving all-out effort.
His 9th year out of LSU, 5 games last season between the Titans and the Lions after his time in Seattle. Olani another carry, and there is Jamal Adams. He is making his presence felt in a big way. And look, he comes to Las Vegas right at the beginning of training camp. They say, we've got something in mind on how we're going to use him. It's different, and that's what they're starting to look for.
He's a piece of the puzzle. He's going to utilize his speed. He's downhill. He gets from point A to point B like no other in the National Football League. And I told you, when he gets there, he's going to let you know. He's going to finish. As he looks at the sideline, let him know, I still got it.
Well, he brings toughness and experience, and he brings some energy to the mix, which I love.
On 3rd down and 6, they need the Raiders 37. They bring a blitz. Lock stands in the pocket, completes over the middle. That is the rookie tight end, Elijah Arroyo, the 2nd-round pick out of Miami. He picks up 10, and it's a first down.
Yeah, Arroyo played with Cam Ward last year over at the University of Miami. One of Cam Ward's favorite targets, but You want to see Polamalu get up there just a little bit earlier, try to hold that disguise just a little bit too long. When it's third down, sometimes you got to move away from the disguise and go make a play right before that first down marker.
Now the Seahawks so far here in this opening quarter, 89 yards of offense. Their opening drive ended in an interception by Isaiah Polamalu. It's a run to Holani, getting a lot of work here in the first quarter. He tripped, and Jamal Adams has another tackle.
Jamal Adams, he's going to be the big nickel, the will linebacker. Obviously, having him play more down around the line of scrimmage where he's most comfortable, but he's always had a knack for the ball, and he's a really good pass rusher. A lot of sacks when he's with the Seahawks.
You never have to tell him to go sick him, right?
No.
Rich, he's going to be around the football at all times, but I love the intensity that he brings to this defense.
Got good awareness. Recognizes personnel groupings and formations.
Almost broken up. Instead, it's a beautiful catch. Eric Sauber at the backup tight end. He stepped right in front of Matt Jones, the undrafted rookie out of Baylor. They picked up 9.
He's got to make some plays. And Matt Jones, he sees it, but he's got his eyes on the quarterback. Go get on Sauber. Get down. Almost knocked that ball out. But this is, remember, his first time. One of these young rookies getting out there, first time playing, realizing, hey, what you can do, what you can get away with. A better angle probably knocks that ball out.
Matt Jones, 62 games at Baylor, started 46 times. Saubert was just short of the first down, so it is third down and 1 for Seattle. And it's a run for Holani, and a whole lot of space to the outside. Does he have the pylon? No. Knocked out of bounds by Polamalu to save a touchdown, but not before he picks up 21.
Hey, but these are learning experiences. This is a learning experience for Darian Porter, the rookie corner on the right side. I want you to watch the right side of the screen. Porter's got to come up right now. He comes a little too late, and that poor angle is how Holani gets to the outside. Darian Porter will realize, I got to give myself a better angle for the tackle. If he's got a better angle, he's coming more with a sharp inside out, but because he went outside in, that's where the missed tackle happened.
That's 2 runs now in the first quarter where we have not set the edge, and runs have been able to bounce to the outside.
Yeah, and Mike McDonald has thrown the challenge flag. He thinks that George Holani is in the end zone. Now, there are a lot of things this year that replay assist are going to help to speed up. This is not one of those.
Seattle was challenging the rule in the field, and the runner was out of bounds before the goal line.
George Holani, we'll see what this stands for in terms of it's a touchdown or not, but he has run all over the Raiders here in the opening quarter to the tune of 60 yards for Seattle.
Give your AC a boost with Semperfi Heating and Cooling's $49 AC check and fill. 29-point AC maintenance inspection and a top off of up to 1 pound of 410A refrigerant, all for just $49. Call Semperfi Heating and Cooling today at 702-602-6623. Stay cool, Las Vegas.
Silver and black and you. It's Fox 5's Raiders for a Day sweepstakes. Visit fox5vegas.com under the contest tab and enter for a chance to win tickets to watch your Raiders in preseason action, plus hotel stay and exclusive pregame sideline access. Visit fox5vegas.com to learn more. Enter every day for more chances to win. Fox 5's Raiders for a Day sweepstakes. Visit fox5vegas.com to learn more.
The Infiniti QX60 is perfect for whichever version of me I need to be. Over to Aaron. The Bose audio system gets me ready for the stadium energy. Let's go. His spacious third row allows me to keep an eye on my son and get a little space to myself. Shh, over to Aaron. Second row heated seats, amazing. Discover what you'll love about the 2025 3-row QX60 with Infiniti Premium Care included. Only at your local retailer.
overturned the call on the field. He said George Holani did reach the ball across the plane, and it is a Seattle touchdown here with 39 seconds left in the first quarter.
Great effort by George Holani there.
And look who he runs into. What is that, Marshawn Lynch taking
Marshawn
pictures
Lynch
down there?
The photographer, Marshawn Lynch.
I saw him in the elevator coming over here. Talk about a guy looks like he could still tote the rock a little bit.
Talk about versatility, right?
He's a classic. No make him like Marshawn.
So Jason Myers on to add the extra point. Two-time Pro Bowl kicker that Seattle has. He's in his 11th year, and it's 7-0 Seahawks with 39 seconds to go. So Marshawn Lynch, he knows a thing or two about rumbling in this stadium.
Oh, yeah.
He knows a thing or two about the silver and black. He combines all those things right here.
One of the toughest tackles I ever had to make is Marshawn Lynch. You know, he had the ability to make you miss, but he also had the power to run you over. So you never know what you're going to get, Rich. It was like, I don't know if he's going to run me over, is he going to make me miss? And then all of a sudden he would catch the ball out of the backfield and take it, 30, 40 yards.
You know, he had sneaky straight line speed,
Oh, yeah.
but he had unbelievable balance and power. You know, I mean, you think about Ashton Genty with contact balance. This guy was a hard tackle. I think that's what Ashton Genty's going to be as well. Not as big as Marshawn,
Right.
but man, he's got great vision and great explosiveness at the line of scrimmage.
Now starting the season, join us the day before Raiders home games for Countdown to Kickoff, an ultra-exclusive tour showcasing Allegiant Stadium as we get ready to host 65,000 fans for an NFL game day. Don't miss the unique opportunity to experience the home of the Raiders like never before. For tickets and more info, visit AllegiantStadium.com/tours. Jason Myers kickoff. It is in the end zone. It did not bounce first, and there is a touchback. So because of the new rule, remember this year, the second of the dynamic kickoff, that ball will come out to the 35-yard line for Aiden O'Connell.
You're not going to see a lot of that this season. I'm just telling you, these kickers are too good.
Now the new rules again, remember the dynamic kickoff last year, there were more explosive plays. They got what they wanted in that regard. This year, receiving team, you don't have to have 9 across that front wall. You can have a third member back, not just 2. But the other part is the onside kick.
Yes.
You can onside kick now like before, anytime in the game, as long as you are the trailing football team.
Just think about how the rules have changed. The touchback used to be to the 20, now it's to the 35-yard line. That is a big difference for the offense.
Zamir White gets his first carry of the preseason, and Quinton Bohanna, his 5th year out of Kentucky, former Cowboys 6th-round pick. Zamir White's been getting a lot of credit. Pete Carroll, Chip Kelly, they've talked about how much they love just how hard he runs, how much power he's got in a different change of pace.
Well, I think last year he bulked up too much. He looked like Adonis. He was one of those bigger running backs because he felt like he had to carry the load. Lost a little bit of weight this year. Muscle tone came down just a little bit and shows more elusiveness so far in training camp.
Final play of the first quarter with 2. We'll see if Aiden O'Connell gets the snap off, and he does not. So that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Some struggles for the Raiders here in Seattle. 7-0 Seattle. Preseason's underway, and you're watching Las Vegas Raiders football.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
The summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series. Best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike Sport at the Homeland Field.
How about you two?
My bad.
Right now, lease a Ford Bronco Big Bend for just $499 a month. Or lease a Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $369 a month. Only at your Southern Nevada Ford dealers.
And the Blue Moon.
Oh, that is a delicious-looking orange slice.
Thank you. That's actually my son's slice. Proud of you, son.
Thanks, Dad. I'm sorry, this is a slice of your son?
Look, it's an honor to be chosen for a Blue Moon.
Dome. That game when they were division rivals with the Seahawks. Aiden O'Connell trying to get this drive going, taking a shot. He's got Thornton now, underthrow, and it's picked off. Josh Joe with the interception for Seattle, and he returns it all the way back to the 48-yard line.
Bad decision. Bad decision and a bad throw by Aiden O'Connell.
Look, Dante Thornton had a step on it, but you've got to throw that ball.
You got to make this throw.
Just a nice route.
Yeah, he goes right by him, and he's got plenty of separation now. You can't underthrow a receiver when you have him that wide open. Aiden O'Connell moving to his left. Just never got enough on that throw.
Yeah, he knows he's got to step into that throw. We saw earlier in the week at practice, Geno Smith overthrew Dante Thornton.
Yeah, the miss there is the overthrow, not the underthrow.
Players from the bench leading the celebration. It's a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Seattle.
So unsportsmanlike players from the Seahawks leaving the bench, so they'll mark that off 10 yards.
Well, you like the excitement, but you got to know better than this.
Well, you got too many guys in street
you've
clothes.
got all their starters over there.
Well, you got guys in street clothes coming out there to celebrate. I get it. You're excited. But if you're not playing, you can stay on the sideline.
You know what it is? It's these defensive players. They're not used to touching the ball. When they touch the ball, they lose their mind, bro.
Well, everybody wants to take a picture now, Rich. That's why. Everybody wants to take a picture.
You can't
It's
say,
all about picture
hold on
time.
a second. You were live streaming everything in the booth. What do you mean everybody else wants to take a picture? Lock still in the game. He led a touchdown drive from the Seahawks last possession, and he dumps it out. And look who's chasing him down. It's a guy who got to Las Vegas 48 hours ago. Thomas Booker the fourth. First time he's put on a Raiders uniform, practice or a game, and he's making a play. He was the one they got back in the trade for Ja'Cory Bennett earlier this week.
Yeah, and look, that's what happens. You get traded on Tuesday. They put your stuff in a box with the Eagles. They send it to Las Vegas, and guess what? You got to go out there and play. And he told Pete Carroll, I'm going to play. I don't care if I don't know the defense or not. I just want to go out there and play, show what I can do, and already making an impact.
Former fifth-round pick of the Texans. Impact winning a Super Bowl last year for the Eagles. Tyree Wilson in the backfield. And he spins down the ball carrier for no gain.
And how many times have we seen that so far in training camp, Rich? Tyree Wilson, number 9, knifing in there to make the play. We just want to see the consistency, right? Not in just the run game, but in the passing game as well, rushing the passer. We know the ability of Tyree Wilson, but can he put it all together in year number 3?
Yeah, he just needs to continue to develop and improve his pass rush plan. He's more power than speed. He can get into the offensive lineman and push it back to the quarterback. We need to see some explosiveness from Tyree off the edge.
Third down and 10.
Man.
Fox still has a clean pocket, and he's got a completion. Torrey Horton makes the grab to Cameron Richardson in coverage. Another flag. And the pass interference looks like against the Raiders. Well, you know, part of the reason the Raiders felt comfortable trading Ja'Cory Bennett
Pass
earlier this week.
interference, defense number 35. Penalty decline. First down.
First down after a 13-yard pickup. But part of that reason, how much they've liked the improvement from year 1 to year 2 of Cameron Richardson.
Yeah, and you see it right here. He's just a guy making a play. But remember, when you're that far out, you can't touch a guy too, right? Being able to be in the right position to go and make the play, couldn't do it.
Right back after him.
Torrey Horton throws behind him. Lock now 6 of 13, 77 yards. He's also thrown an interception. But again, all that fits the bill, right? To Cameron Richardson, 6'2", 195. Eric Stokes, 6'1", 195. Darian Porter, 6'2", 200. Long, lengthy. It's exactly what Pete Carroll built when he won the Super Bowl here in Seattle.
And they're still preaching competition, right? The competition at cornerback. Who's going to be your starting 3? I say starting 3 because when they bring out 11 personnel, you're going to need your best 3 corners, and Richardson is trying to show he's going to be that guy.
Bad snap. Drew Lock doesn't fall on the football. And the Seahawks finally recover it all the way back at the 27-yard line. On the bottom of that pile, Amari Kite, the backup tackle there to save a turnover on a loss of 18.
A little bit of a curveball.
field. Jamal Adams, so far the best player for this Raiders defense here in this opening half.
Oh, man, you got to love Jamal Adams. It's called when you see space, you go run space. And that's what Jamal Adams does there. He knows what the play it is. This is that veteran leadership that you talk about, Rich.
You know, I wish our telestrator was working for those listening at home. I mean, there's so many great plays that we're seeing from Jamal Adams. You know, just instinctive. He's down around the line of scrimmage. He recognizes the situation.
He knows what's going on.
He's thinking screen or draw.
That's it.
Alex Bachman back deep to receive the punt from Michael Dixon.
Good hang time.
He calls for the fair catch, and he makes it at the 25-yard line. 50 on the punt, nothing on the return. Raiders offense trying to get these going when we come back.
Oh, shit. Yo, thanks for... Damn, fuck my voice. Yo, thanks for hanging out. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do football. It's been a little difficult, especially with preseason. Man. I'm bad, man. Yeah, bro. Los Ladas, that's right. Go Raiders. Seth, I see it. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do football. I just it's way more difficult than baseball for sure because the NFL websites suck. Hey, Los Ladas, thank you for the follow. Give me a second, put my little soundboard up. Thank you for the follow. Anyways, NFL websites suck. You think so? Send them my way if you know anything better. What I need I basically need Madden, bro. Like I need to see these players laid out and shit on a fucking piece of paper. I need a depth chart and shit. Just so I can know who I'm fucking looking at. Also, I got the game straight from the website on my laptop, but on the computer where OBS is at, I can't get the game won't play. And then this is only right now because this is the preseason. So when the regular season starts, I'm about to be on Stream East and shit because they black out the Raiders all day in LA area or Southern California. I'm in Long Beach, so it's always been a struggle to watch the Raiders. Bro, so let's just practice. I want to at least try it to see if I enjoyed it. I ain't even getting no beer or nothing. I've been sick. Definitely once the season starts, I'll be able to call a game because I'll know who's doing what. I'm gonna send the mic back over so y'all can hear it.
Trying to bounce back from the interception. Open man, Ian Thomas over the middle. A former Carolina Panther into Seahawks territory. That is a nice strike and a pickup of 27.
Nice job by Aiden O'Connell working through the progression. He starts out to his left and is able to come all the way back to the right and find the tight end Thomas working across the field.
Take me through that, Rich. Because as a linebacker, I think he took me out of that window and he threw it back to Ian Thomas. He threw that blind knowing that Thomas has to be there.
Yeah, he knew exactly where he was going to be on the backside.
Sincere McCormick squirts through the hole. Picks up 3 or 4. Remember, Sincere McCormick last year finally got an opportunity in November and ran really well against Tampa. A couple of games. He had a good game against Kansas City, and then he had another injury, so he hasn't really been able to stay healthy. Hoping to make this team with Ashton Jeanty, Raheem Mostert as well. Is Mostert, who is now in the backfield with O'Connell. Good protection. He steps up down the middle. Alex Bachman inside the red zone. He ran right down the seam, and Bachman takes it to the 11-yard line.
You know why that happens? Because Bachman realized that he told O'Connell, hey, look, they're going to blitz. That means the safety's going to have to come over the top. And he basically could have put his hand up. He knew he was going to be open in that blitz, and Aiden O'Connell hit him right through the seam.
Yeah, really good throw here. Just working the inside seam, hold the safety with his eyes.
That's great play recognition, seeing the blitz before it happened, and then executing on the play.
That's 33 yards, first and 10. Trying to bounce around, and this one he dumps into the bench, and this one he did get it past the line of scrimmage.
Kawasaki, thank you for the follow.
Different play caller. That's insane. It's not no way to develop a young quarterback. Went 5-5 as a rookie with wins over the Chiefs, Chargers, and Broncos. He showed some flashes. He just needs to smooth out some of the rough edges, and he needs to stay healthy. Every time he's gotten the opportunity to play, he's gotten dinged.
He was 4 for 7 for 80 yards and a pick. Zamir White trying to find some room, lowers the shoulder, and picked up a couple of extra yards. Brandon Peely finished off the tackle. The defensive lineman for Seattle. It'll be third down and long.
I love this opportunity because we always look at the preseason games of room of improvement, but this is a red zone, Rich, and this is where the Raiders have to be better offensively, is red zone scores, getting touchdowns.
27th last year in touchdowns.
And if you can get a handful of yards here, this may be 4-down territory in the preseason.
Maybe preseason, but this crowd is loud. O'Connell trying to get to Bachman, and it's over his outstretched arms.
Oh, you got to kick it now.
Patrick O'Connell, the linebacker, was covering. And they are going to send out Daniel Carlson to try and tack on a field goal.
Yeah, I think sometimes you may have to convert that one. If you got the linebacker on you, you may want to just kind of lob it out there, let Bachman run underneath that one. Trying to put a heater on him.
Jesse JIC3K.
The red zone production has been a challenge.
Yep. So Daniel Carlson spotting a New Jersey number this year. He gave number 2 to Ashton Jeanty. He has taken over number 8, and he's good from 27. And so the Raiders take advantage of a couple of nice throws. One to Ian Thomas, one to Alex Bachman. They're on the board for the first time in the preseason.
It's not what we ride that defines us. It's what happens along the way. We may not know where the ride will take us, but one thing's for sure. With the Law Tigers, you never ride alone. If you're injured in a motorcycle accident, call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS. Nevada's motorcycle lawyers.
Yo, Steve and Cali, thank you for the follow. Nico, thank you for the likes. If you're just joining, I'm Jesse JIC3K 3000. Damn, my voice fucked. Shit. Hit that follow if you haven't already.
Fox 5, your home for first alert traffic.
Why go commercial when you can have all the comforts of private? The all-new Infiniti QX80. Take luxury to new heights in the all-new 2025 Infiniti QX80 at your local Infiniti retailer.
The school has always been the heart of our community.
Allen, I don't know, bro. Raiders, I hope, but it's preseason. I really don't care. Don't think it matters at all. Just as long as people can get some good reps and not get hurt. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do my streaming setup. So it's just a good way to practice right now. No, NFL websites suck. I already know I'm gonna have problems finding all the games all season. So trying to see what's good right now.
Las Vegas Raiders football is brought to you by Allegiant, the official airline of the Raiders. Blue Bears non-stop flights only at Allegiant.com. 7-3 here in Seattle with 9:22 to go. Geno Smith got the first drive. He got 5 plays. Aiden O'Connell has come in and bounced back from the interception thrown to lead a field goal drive. Carlson's first kickoff here in 2025, and Olani saw it go past the goal line. He takes a knee. And so out to the 35. So we've seen 3 kickoffs so far in the first half. 2 of them have been touchbacks out to the 35, but neither of you guys think we're going to see a lot of that in the regular season.
No, you know what? Listen, why would you take a touchback? I mean, the 35-yard line, your percentages of coming away with points as opposed to starting at the 20 to 25 is significantly higher. These kickers, I'm telling you, they're working through the changes as well. They've got to, you know, they're going to have to learn to kick the ball inside the 5-yard line, put some air on it, and that's gonna change here in the coming weeks.
Drew Lock has been the Seahawks quarterback right from the get-go, and it was batted at the line. Matt Jones got in there and got his hands on it.
It's tough on the quarterback when you don't block the emo, the end man on the line of scrimmage. Someone's got to get their hands. Someone's got to go out and fire out and get his hands down.
Yeah, that's just a blitz too, and the recognition of getting that hand up too. Being able to come off the edge, recognize and see quarterback, get the hand up. It's a nice play by Jones.
He's not a guy that was talked a lot about, undrafted free agent out of Baylor, but he has certainly made an impression in camp. Block the throw again. Again, it's batted down at the line. Tonka Hemingway got his hands on it, the rookie out of South Carolina, the 4th-round pick.
And he's one of those guys that's going to be in the rotation. We all know Christian Wilkins no longer on his team. Adam Butler is your guy in the inside, but it's going to be a rotation of players opposite Adam Butler and Tonka Hemingway, putting his name in the hat for some of those reps.
Tonka Hemingway, 4th-round pick, 4 years at South Carolina. 61 games played for the Gamecocks. That is the most in South Carolina history. So it's 3rd down very quickly. They set up the screen. Matt Jones got his hand. Holani got away. First down, and Holani, the screen, into Raiders territory, and another pickup of 22.
And it's just play recognition. 3rd and 10. You got to know, hey, they're going to probably run a screen, so you've got to be able to retreat. And there's nobody there. There's 3 blockers, but if you're Matt Jones, you got to make that play. He's one-on-one. You've got to make that play, or at least turn it back into your guys. If you miss the tackle, it's a first down, but he was right there to make the play.
Boise State has got to develop some running backs.
Think about it, that's a backfield of George Holani and Ashton Jeanty. Think about that, Rich, back at Boise State.
A lot of missed tackles.
Rock avoids the sack. He's got a wide open man. Racing into the secondary. Jones makes the tackle, but it is a long gain for Derek Young. 31 more for Seattle.
It's the play action, and then you've got to turn and go. Matt Jones, that's the 3rd guy through. It's always a difficult one for that zone player on the backside because you're coming off of the play action, and you don't see that the receiver is dragging all the way across. You've got to change your zone up on that one, and Matt Jones on the backside has got to be there.
Damian Martinez, the tailback, trying to follow Brady Russell into the hole. Stood up a couple of yards stock. They will blow that dead. Thomas Booker and Tyree Wilson down there in the bottom. Now, Seattle has moved the ball here in this first half. They have moved the ball on every drive. The Raiders did come away with an interception on Mike McDonald's team's first drive. That was after Seattle got into the red zone. It's Martinez again. Jalen Smith makes the stop. Jalen Smith in his 8th year out of Notre Dame. He was a Pro Bowler in 2019. 2020 injuries have kind of stymied his career as well, but he's someone who knows Patrick Graham's system both from New York and Las Vegas.
Yeah, his 2nd stint with the Raiders and showing, the athletic ability that we saw from him in Notre Dame, and you saw him early in his Cowboy career that you mentioned, and trying to find a spot on this linebacking group. And we see the competition already. Jalen Swift trying to say, hey, I can still play.
And he was out of football last year. No teams in 2024 that signed to the Raiders part of this retool linebacking group. Empty set for Locke on 3rd down. It's caught, and it's a touchdown. Torrey Horton spun away for 10 yards, and the Seahawks go in front 13-3.
Just tackle him. Just got to tackle. It's okay if he makes the play, if he makes the catch, that's fine. But you got to tackle.
Little stick route.
You just got to tackle. That's all it is. You bring him down. And that's what you go through. You know, this is the first time they've really, truly been live and tackling to the ground. You got to be able to sandwich the offensive receiver right there. You got one guy on the outside, another from the inside. But you got to bring that guy down right there at the 5-yard line.
And blocked, extra point. All they wanted to see was effort, and the Raiders special teams unit just came away with some effort on a blocked extra point. Now the Seahawks get the touchdown. It's a 10-point game here in Seattle.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. You in?
Gotta make it count for something, Jay Little. Little Reyes, you know what's good? Hey, y'all getting that new fancy stadium though? I get why they didn't want to put a dome on it, but low-key they should have put a dome. Oh yeah, it's not paper. I thought it would be paper.
Jim Harbaugh versus Pete Carroll. We get that rivalry renewed between those two coaches. So I'm excited to see Raiders Chargers week 1 at Legion Stadium. Or week 2, I should say.
Where's the other one at? No, snow's iconic. Plus, it would probably cave in the roof. Pokey, I do not.
No, I know they're trying to get some stuff on tape. I get it. Trying to
He's trying to make the team, too. Right? He's in a competition with some other guys and trying to show his worth. I understand it for Sincere McCormick. I'm trying to make a play. And right now, special teams has probably been the biggest play outside of the interception from Polamalu so far with the block extra point.
Now, Trevor Ma'ai made that blocked extra point. Aiden O'Connell had some good. He's had some tough. Ian Thomas is brought down in the flat. Solid open field tackle made by the Anthony Bell, and it's a loss of 1.
know, when Aiden O'Connell has a clean pocket, he can be very effective. Where he has had some struggles is when things break down around him. His ability to create and improvise and extend some plays. That's a part of his game where he has to be better in 2025.
He is 5 of 9 for 79 yards. Hand off to McCormick, trying the right side, and there just have not been any holes created here in this opening preseason game by the offensive line, whether it was the starters on the opening drive or some of the backups here the rest of this first half.
Yeah, that time Jackson Powers Johnson was playing the right guard. He got a nice get off. He tried to get a little bit of push, but this Seahawks defense, we haven't talked enough about the Seahawks defense. It's one of the better defenses in the National Football League, especially the second half of the year. So this isn't just some ordinary defense that this Raiders offense is going up against.
Not play their starters, though, tonight. Seahawks have gone with all of their backups right from the get-go. Raiders have struggled on third down. Just one conversion here tonight. And the play clock is out. Delay a game.
Never looked up and saw the play clock. Every time I went to a different stadium, first thing I would do is look to see where the play clock is. Sometimes it's a little bit low. This stadium right here is not in a great spot. It's actually a little bit higher. And it's off to the right of that end zone that he's facing.
Right, when it's different spots on different sides.
I think Pete Carroll's able to sneak in a timeout.
Yeah.
He saw the play clock going down, but these are operation things that you try to go through these situations at practice, Rich, but it never feels right until you get to the game. That's why these preseason games are so important. You can simulate it at practice, but you get to the game. This is a perfect environment with this crowd noise and the communication up front with the offensive line. You got to iron these things out.
And you have some players playing for the first time. You know, you've got some rookies out there, and of course, there's a good look at Greg Olsen. His third trip back to the Raiders. One of the best quarterback coaches and play callers in the business.
I feel like Jack Besh is a name that we see here on third down.
He is towards the top of the screen. They come with a blitz. O'Connell goes the other way, and it's picked off. Nehemiah Pritchett stepped in front, and Seattle set up inside the Raiders 30.
There's another penalty right here. That's a bad decision by Aiden O'Connell, not looking out in front of the throw. It was a trap, and the corner saw it the whole way.
Yeah, I love the drive route. Right underneath. See, if you look, Jack Besh, he's ready right now. If you throw it underneath, let him catch and run for a first down. He tried to throw it into that robber technique that you mentioned, and Seattle played it perfectly. He baited him into throwing that out route. That's just a terrific job of communication there by the secondary. That's Nehemiah Pritchett coming off of his play to make an interception.
However, after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Seattle, again, the bench players clearing the one not in uniform. The 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, first down Seattle.
So again, that's the second time, both interceptions. The reason the penalty, players come off the bench to celebrate all the time. It's the players who are not dressed.
Right.
It's the starters who are not wearing. I mean, they're dressed. They have clothes on.
Right.
They have Seahawks jerseys.
They don't
and
have
pants
pads.
On. They don't have pads on.
No pads.
Yeah, no pads.
They've got the ball caps and the Cadillac.
They're
The Cadillac shoes.
inactive for the game. That last interception by Aiden O'Connell really bothers me. He's a veteran quarterback. He's been around a number of different systems. Not seeing the fact that that's a two deep corner sitting and waiting on the outbreaking route. It's just one you can't put on tape.
Yeah, you'd love to see him just throw it underneath. It should be the catch and run element. The defense, we know where the first down marker is, and to be able to look at the quarterback and steal that one, I know that's one Aiden wishes he could have back.
Penalty takes the Seahawks back to the 42. Drew Lock dumps it out to Damian Martinez. Greedy Vance cannot make the tackle. And Caillou Blue Kelly cleans it up and spins him out of bounds, but not before he picked up 9. We have seen a lot. Again, you expect that in a preseason game. There hasn't been a ton of tackling to the ground. That's how it works in training camp these days. But we've seen a lot of missed tackles tonight.
Man, I'm never surprised with preseason game number 1. I'm telling you, all the coaches around the National Football League, the day after preseason game number 1, that's the first thing they're putting on the big whiteboard. Tackling. We've got to be better at it. But this is the first time a lot of these players, young guys, being able to tackle on this level.
16 is Tonka Hemingway with a nice play right at the defensive line. And he is right there with his fellow rookie, JIC3K, out of Ole Miss. Those two guys, again, part of this rotation. You know you've got Max Crosby and Adam Butler and Malcolm Kuntz, but then filling out what the rest of the Raiders D-line will look like, that's still kind of up in the air.
How quickly can they evolve, right? These are two young players that you're going to depend on throughout this season. They're going to play. Now, how quickly they evolve is we'll see how many plays that they get, but they're going to have some opportunities. You get a measurement here? We got a measurement, Jason?
All right, we are going to have a measurement here. Now, this season, we are going to have the Hawkeye technology, which we saw last week with the Hall of Fame game, where you have the woo, is it a first down or is it not? Tonight, well, we were told that we are still going to have the chain gang tonight, but Cleve Blakeman is looking up at the screen like we're waiting for the Hawkeye technology.
This is supposed to be quicker and more efficient, huh?
So,
yeah. I don't think he got the message.
He might not know that we don't have the Hawkeye technology tonight.
You get the chain gang out.
You got to go old school.
Someone needs to call him. Do we not have communication to tell him? Are we too far? Can you shout?
Measurement without video working, determined the ball is short. And third down, that spot.
Okay. So there you go. There's the explanation.
I got to be honest. I'm not sure what that means, but it's third down. So Hawkeye technology, we'll get to see you next Saturday in Las Vegas. Third down. Quarterback sneak, that's a first down. Now it's 13-3 with 3:40 to go here in the first half. And the Seahawks have run 35 plays to the 21 for the Raiders. They are over 220 yards of offense.
It's been the big plays, though. A couple breakdowns in communication in the secondary and linebackers. And this is something that will get ironed out. But you got to expect that these plays deep down the field are going to continue for the rest of this game.
Andre Carter's giving chase to Drew Lock. He does dump it down, and it's caught by Arroyo. He picks up 5. Now, Drew Lock's a veteran around this league. He's been around a lot of different teams. He was here in Seattle before. And remember, it was he and Geno Smith that were competing to be a starter after they traded Russell Wilson. You know, Geno had so much success, you just thought that he was going to be the guy, but it was a true quarterback competition going into that year.
A lot of people felt like in 2022, Drew Lock was going to be the guy. Geno Smith had played well the year before in those 4 games that he played in 3 starts with an injured Russell Wilson, and Geno wound up winning that job in training camp over Drew Lock. Was the comeback player of the year.
Martinez trying to pick his way. This is going to come back on a hold. Down at the 24-yard line.
Holding, offense number 61, 10-yard penalty, replay second down.
That is Jalen Sundell, who is battling to be the backup center or guard here for Seattle. Well, it's preseason for everybody. The Hawkeye technology gets preseason. We get preseason. Traffic was rough. We barely made it to the game tonight.
But we made it.
I didn't realize the Mariners were playing earlier today.
Yeah, that baseball game that goes into extra innings.
And a walk-off winner for Seattle in the stadium right next door. Rich was in a different car than us.
Yeah.
We separate just in case. You got to have one person here.
You know,
pull out the limo for Rich. Come on, man.
No.
For the MVP, you get the limo.
I almost walked over.
They get the limo for Rich. Come on.
Rich will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Dad, come on, let's go.
I'm working on it.
Raiders and Seahawks, one of 3 games here on this Thursday to kick off the first full week of the preseason. And Raiders will be back at it next Saturday at home against the 49ers. They'll practice with San Francisco at the end of next week and then get the game in. 2nd and 16 coming up after the penalty for Drew Lock. And a Seahawks offense that has put together 215 yards here in this first half. Quick scan, he hasn't been sacked, he still has it, he's got a man, and it's jarred free. Big hit put on Caillou Blue Kelly. Put the hit on the receiver, Cody White, and they are both still shaken up. Now White does get back to his feet.
What a job by Caillou Blue Kelly. Watch how he finishes, though. He comes through and he rips through. I love the finish. It's boom and wrap. He got that shoulder right there on the football. I love that. That's a big time finish by Caillou Blue Kelly.
He hit him so hard he hurt himself.
Yeah, he looks like he's coming off the field here. We're going to take a look at that right side of his body. So it's 3rd down. Seahawks are 7 of 9 on 3rd down. Over the middle, he's got Martinez out of the backfield. They're not going to get all the way to the 21. Matt Jones and Polomao combine on the tackle. It's a pickup of 7.
Well, it's a smart play.
And the Raiders do take their 2nd timeout. Sorry, Rich. Stop the clock here.
Smart play, 3rd and 16.
First time out of the half. 30
Put
seconds.
yourself in completion and put yourself in field goal range.
Hey, that's one of those inside screens where you have all the receivers who came to the inside, and then you threw to the running back who leaked out. So you had blockers in front, but a nice job of the Raiders defense coming in, hustle, aggressive, making the play.
Pete Carroll's return to Seattle. He's talked a lot about how much he loves it up here. But getting ready for the competition part of all this week when he was asked about it. Hey, it's the game that we're playing, and it's the game, let's go play.
Yeah, I figured that you give me that stupid ass sandwich and not a...
So it'll set up a 48-yard field goal. Joe Woods over there as well. The new defensive backs coach for the Raiders coming over from the Saints, where he was the defensive coordinator. So a 48-yard field goal for Jason Myers. Remember, the Raiders blocked the last extra point. This one is banged through, and it just sneaks in. Well, 1:42 left here, Rich, and you know the offense has not looked precise here in this first preseason game. Aiden O'Connell's had a couple of first-half interceptions, but an opportunity here for a 2-minute drill to put something together before halftime.
Great opportunity to go into the locker room with some confidence and momentum, put together a good 2-minute drive, as you point out, Jason. Just 21 snaps offensively for 114 yards. When you turn the ball over and you're struggling getting off the field defensively, the time of possession has certainly not been in the favor of the Raiders, but just 21 snaps offensively. This is going to be an important 2-minute drill here for the Raiders before the half.
But I would love to know, what would you tell Aiden O'Connell? If you were on the sideline, what are you telling Aiden O'Connell? He's thrown a couple of interceptions. Looks like he's not seeing the field well. What do you tell him in this 2-minute situation?
Well, you got to turn the page, right? We got to forget about the interceptions. Go out. This kid's more than capable. He just has to go out, take better care of the football, and put together a good drive.
Lowby is going to take this out to the 35, so he'll have some space to work with. 1 timeout left for the Silver and Black. 102 seconds left.
And incompletions don't hurt you in a 2-minute drill. You know, sometimes the best play, the only play, is to throw it away and avoid a negative play. Sacks will kill you in a 2-minute drill.
But with the touchback, I know the one thing I would probably be telling Aiden O'Connell is 2 first downs and we got points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ball's at 35. We get 2 first downs. We've got a kicker who can make a long-distance field goal. So we just got to get 2 first downs, fellas, and we can get some points.
Jack Besh, Colin Johnson, Alex Bachman, the 3 receivers to the top of the screen.
Yes, yep, we just did.
Seahawks with some pressure. O'Connell steps up. He's got Bachman. He lays out, and he wasn't touched. And just like that, down to the 41-yard line, and there is a flag back. But was behind Aiden O'Connell, and this is coming back.
I think I'll get Charles Grant, the left tackle, the rookie, I believe.
Holding, offense, number 60.
Yep.
10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
It's interesting, we were talking to Chip Kelly last night about some of these young players, and he mentioned, you know, Charles Grant. He said, you know, we talked about a silent snap count. He said, Coach, I've never run a silent snap count.
He's 1 minute 34 seconds.
And that's exactly what happened. He just couldn't get out of his stance. A nice rush by Tyreek Smith.
Look at Besh up top, just running the crossing route. Deep over.
That's a nice job there. Now that the ball off, but that was Bachman. But still, you got to block up front.
That wipes out a 24-yard pickup. Charles Grant to one of the 2 Raiders third-round pick offensive linemen. The other, Caleb Rogers. O'Connell taking a shot. Colin Johnson, the intended receiver, and it's incomplete. Naden took a shot, too. Connor O'Toole hit him as he threw it.
The silent count, this offensive line's got to be ready. And you can see that they're trying to just a half a beat off when that ball snapped, Rich. I mean, I know that's their first opportunity, but this is great practice.
Half a beat is all it takes. I mean, these guys will be on you now. You cannot afford to be late out of your stance.
And again, if we were talking regular season, you'd also be thinking about not giving the Seahawks time, but they have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. O'Connell over the middle, wide open. And it's close to a first down. Kadir Ismail just short of the marker. One of the tight ends fighting for a roster spot. His dad, Quadre, is Uncle Raheem. It's 3rd and 1. Back to work. First down, Alex Buckman. Brought down inbounds by DeAnthony Bell, but after that penalty, they pick up the first down.
Yeah, way to respond. Aiden O'Connell, right? Comes back and he hits Ishmael. Then it's 3rd and 1, and you're thinking, do they realize it's 3rd and 1? You only need a yard and still have the confidence to throw to Bachman for the first down. Way to rebound, Aiden O'Connell.
The clock stopped with 1:05, and there's going to be a conversation here.
Previous play under review.
Clete Blakeman has stopped the clock. I believe we're going to have a review.
I think the review is because the near side official whistled it dead as if Bachman got out of bounds.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he did not get out of bounds, and so the clock should have still ran. Is there a body part that comes down in bounds?
Yeah,
No.
Well, you know what? He's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Because he rolls up on the defender on DeAnthony Bell.
Yeah, you're correct on that one. That's a nice job by that official. He's on it. That line judge 79. He's standing right there and said, no. He rolled over on Bell. No body part touched inbounds. It got out of bounds.
That is Kent Payne, the line judge.
There we go, Kent Payne. He's already in regular season form.
Yeah, Kent Payne needs no preseason. Well, you're right. I mean, that's tough. It did not look like that was a play where it's out of bounds.
This is a review from upstairs, too.
Yep. Well, we've had a lot of standing around tonight by the officials.
Well, you got a lot, you know, they've got changes to some of these officiating crews as well.
Right.
And so they're getting their reps in just like the players are.
Yeah.
Speed of the game, everything's, guys have been playing a lot of golf this offseason.
There's also, you know, listen, last year 5 things could be assisted by replay assist. Right. That has increased by more than double.
The receiver was down inbounds. Therefore, in this situation, the clock was at 1:06 at the time, so we're going to run 10 seconds from there at 56 seconds on the game clock.
Yeah, Pete, I'm saying, wait, what? Are you sure? Because I'm thinking, I didn't see a body part come down and bounce. Maybe this is a better angle.
Watch his knee.
No, I still,
I don't know
I don't know, Rich. I don't know. Are we talking about the shin coming down in bounds?
I feel like we need Gene Steratore,'s
the index card.
Does it fit underneath? But it is a 10-second runoff because the clock did stop, which helps the Raiders. O'Connell takes another shot. Colin Johnson cannot make the back shoulder grab. Tough coverage.
That's another shot on Aiden O'Connell after he threw that one. He's taken some hits so far in this drive. I mean, we never question his toughness, but at some point you're the quarterback. He's getting rid of it, and he's getting hit.
That's Connor O'Toole again. Now 51 seconds left in the timeout. On a drive that began on the 35, they lost yards with a holding call. O'Connell hit from behind as he lets go of the football. Tyreek Smith again. The fourth-year pro out of Ohio State. Most of his career.
Splash, thank you for the follow. Silas, what's good?
He's got to get back and get set. Right now, Tyreek Smith realizing he's got a rookie in front of him, and he's just giving him the bull rush. Need Charles Grant to kind of throttle down a little bit and just give Aiden O'Connell just enough time.
Well, this place is not full, but it is still loud even in the preseason. This is one of the loudest places in the NFL. O'Connell, he's got Colin Johnson, and he spun away. He's close to the marker. And he runs over to spot it. And they did give him the first down. Now the clock is still running. We are inside of 30 seconds. Raiders do have one timeout. McCormick with the run. And now Pete Carroll will use that final timeout.
I want to go back to that third down play. Because we were just talking about Charles Grant and rookie offensive tackle. He's kind of getting beat a couple times. And so a nice job by Chip Kelly adjusting his blocking scheme. He put Sincere McCormick to help out the young. He put the back over there. Watch the left side. They bring the running back. And that gave him enough time. So that's the adjustment that Chip Kelly
92. I'm saying, bro. I mean, it's preseason, but still. They got to be quicker to the ball.
Demarion Williams again in coverage, and so it's third down.
And so this is where you got a conversation about your special teams unit. Field goal.
There we go.
Because you may have a situation where you have to run on. But if Aiden O'Connell said, look, I'm either throwing it to you and you get out of bounds.
I should be able to hear the game better now.
Reserve some time on the clock to get a field goal opportunity if you don't pick up enough yards.
And you can't clock it, obviously, because it's third down unless you get the first down.
O'Connell is 3 of 7 on the drive, and a timeout taken by Seattle.
I think that's why Seattle calls the timeout, because they know there's a certain defense you got to play. Got to guard the sidelines and not allow the
Alasnito.
for the extra yards.
I think so.
For the Raiders.
Well, Rich, you were talking earlier about having Greg Olsen, right, as part of this staff. Chip Kelly is the offensive coordinator, but Greg Olsen has been around this league a very long time.
Yeah, and he coached Gino in Seattle last year. He's been a long-time coordinator and quarterback coach. Great addition to the staff. He's been a great resource for Chip Kelly. His third stint with the Raiders, I ran into him in the
Omni, what up?
He was the offensive coordinator back in 2013 and 2014 again. Under John Gruden back in 2018 through 2021. He's been around the block. And he knows what he's doing when it comes to coaching up the quarterback.
The Raiders, I mean, technically, they're at the 40. They could kick a field goal. They could get there. 18 seconds on the clock. Short of the first, but he went out. So clock stops at 12 seconds, I think. Oh, no. Clock's still going.
We're down to 7. The clock is stopped at 8. The clock is not running.
That's weird. It is
now. It is running. It's a 55-yard field goal.
And they fucking missed. Ali, bro.
And now the clock at 0 and kept running.
No, what? Xboxer, bro.
Everybody's in preseason, man.
The clock operator's asleep at the wheel.
Now we'll wait here for Pete Carroll, who's going to join us here as the Raiders run into the locker room.
Raider, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
In that first half, they trail Seattle 16-3. Aiden O'Connell had some struggles. Opening half, the offensive line.
Oh, they looking like shit right now. Bro, why you betting on a preseason game? It's too unpredictable, bro. I thought I was going to see Geno Smith for like a quarter, dog. I don't even think I seen him take a snap. Or I missed it because I was setting up. Because
Takeaway of those first 30 minutes.
Oh, man, too many penalties, man. We just made it easy on them, you know. The scores
You're
wouldn't
not
be like this,
invited.
so we got to just get out of our own way. We had a couple of defensive holdings and really crucial situations. A call that doesn't usually get called, and anyway, we're too sloppy to be ahead right now. This game is just getting going.
At least I was able to get the audio fixed. You don't gotta listen through the microphone. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'm just Go 3000. This thing's such Long Beach. Usually do play-by-play for the Dodgers. I'm trying to see what's up with this football season. It's a little more difficult than baseball, just because NFL websites suck ass. I'm gonna figure it out. We here.
We've already, taken our shots. Let's get some good ones and see if we can get them on the ground.
All right, Coach, go tackle in the locker. Appreciate it, Pete. Pete Carroll in his return to Seattle.
Live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch.
With the team down 16-3.
We'll go into the half.
Brought to you by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, the official soft drink of the Las Vegas Raiders. We have come to the end of the first half.
Raiders fell 16-3.
Football halftime coming up.
No, man. Justin, no. Not that I see. Bro, live game tracking fucking trash for the NFL, I swear to God. I don't know about bringing back Chucky, bro. First thing he did was get rid of Khalil Mack. I'm not a fan of that. Chopper, what are you doing? August trip. Live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Links in bio. Check it out. Wait, Dodger bobblehead on Friday. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow, my drivers after the Dodger game. Mark Hill did no thoughts. I don't think about the Broncos. I don't. My whole sports takes are only focused on I only follow my teams. So like I couldn't give you takes on your team unless we're playing each other. To be honest. Half time right now. Raiders losing by fucking 13. Gonna be surprised. Hopper, get down.
Every year, millions fly with us at Allegiant because together, we go places. We see old friends and try new things. We laugh. We really like to laugh. And reconnect. We remember. And we wander, which leads to wonder. From how
Nick, what's up? Johnny, it's all good. We got time. Miguel. Oh, you know, doing what the Raiders do. Down by 13 at the half, you know. expected. And I don't expect much from preseason. NFL give me so much fucking spam on YouTube, it's crazy. At the half, waiting to see what happened right now. Watching games are gonna be fucking annoying. I already know. Damn. That's crazy, bro. I'm sorry you're a Cowboys fan. Freaking. Oh, the African. I'm sorry. African, thank you for the follow. Hey, not bad, bro. I was hating on the Rams, but I was okay with the Rams when they came, bro, because I was just like, you know what, fuck it. At least they was here before. When the Charger came, bro, fuck the Chargers on everything. Can't stand that fuck. I'm waiting for it to start right now. The half.
Start the third quarter here at Lumen Field as we welcome you back into the booth alongside Rich Gannon, Kirk Morrison, Jason Horowitz. Happy to have you with us.
EBH, see, you know how to bet, bro. I'm putting no type of bets on the Raiders. Early betting on the. I mean, I don't bet. I'll let y'all know that, but preseason. I don't know who the fuck gonna play. I don't know half these names, bro. Everybody out there trying to get a check. Bro, Jetty's not even playing.
You have to realize that every play matters. You know, you can't have two good plays and then a bad play. I thought Aiden O'Connell made some great throws.
Also, the NFL makes it difficult to like track this shit live. So like, I can't. I can't give you like solid commentary. But I'm gonna figure it out though.
It affects his timing and his rhythm and obviously his accuracy, but a couple bad decisions.
So I had to play the fucking the announcer's audio, where you would just see me sitting here like a dumbass. Well, like, oh fuck, that sucks.
We know Geno Smith's the starter, but I want to see more from Aiden O'Connell in the second half.
When it comes to world-class hospitality and entertainment, one name stands above the rest.
O'Connell out there getting sacrificed for our sins, bro.
Well-voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. You in? Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over. Tanner, please gamble responsibly. You see the stats.
Yeah, Nick, their team's probably losing too.
Amount of plays, total yards, all of it favoring Seattle and Drew Lock. And you know, think about Kirk last.
I was just hoping I'm able to play the audio all season because I don't know how great my commentary is gonna be because it's so fast paced. I get like, you know what I'm saying, my view isn't that great.
But to Kirk's point, I think you expected or hoped to see a little bit more there in the first half.
Yeah, especially in year 3.
Or the information I'm giving isn't that great.
Jump to show, hey, I've improved. I'm ready to go.
Damian Martinez trying to bring it out in the special teams down there to make the stop. Good to see Alex Bachman down there on special teams. He left with what looked like a non-contact injury in the first half, but he is back in the game.
Hey, I got some good news to start the second half. How about this? How about the telestrators work?
All I know is I think Tom Brady gonna have to pad up and head out there. That's what I know.
Well, Jalen Milroe now into the game for the Seattle Seahawks, the third-round pick out of Alabama, dynamic runner who improved over his career as a passer. And they're excited about what he delivers, which is an opening hole and a running gaping spot. Jacardi.
Yeah, bro, you're a whole adult. You can't make a fucking tackle as you get paid to do. You've been doing this since you was like in 6th grade. You can't make a tackle. That's crazy.
Second and third string guys, how will they handle Jalen Milroe? Because you've got a guy who's now a runner. And so just the run by the quarterback, you see the defensive end, he goes up straight to Milroe, which leaves an open gap for the running back to go through.
Now, there's been a lot talked about here around Seattle with Jalen Milroe's ability. Could he
Andrew, this football's the most profitable. I feel like it's the most expensive sport to play. Probably because they rip off the players.
But that escapability is exactly what you're talking about.
They could.
Replay first down.
Yeah, extremely. That's a great rush by Tonka Hemingway. We've talked about Tonka a lot in the first half.
I mean, you gotta buy pads.
He's the one that flushed Jalen Milroe
Helmets.
That's just a nice
Other sports, you just buy cleats and the jerseys they wear, bro. These dudes that play football, they need fucking rehab. They need all types of trainers.
So 1st and 20 for Milroe. Delivers a pass to Jake Bobo and Caillou Blue-Kelly there to make the sure-handed tackle. He's made a couple of plays here down the stretch of the second quarter.
Pexby, I believe.
He gave up the touchdown throw. Well, the actual didn't make the tackle on Torrey Norton for the touchdown in the first half, but he's made back-to-back solid tackles. And that's what you want to see, the improvement. Caillou Blue-Kelly.
Dedrick, if you find a better game cast, let me know. Let me know. I found like a depth chart that tells me everybody on the field, but it's only the starters. And it doesn't update during the game. So, unless I can pay for it, I low-key, I wouldn't mind. I don't know if it does that.
And Matt Jones got early action. He was in there in the
I'm trying to find one that updates during the game like I'm fucking playing Madden, you know what I mean?
Here on this linebacking core, which again, a lot of established older guys that we talked about, Rich, to start this broadcast with Jermaine Pratt and Landon Roberts and Devin White, but the 4th, 5th, 6th linebacker is not necessarily sold yet.
It's a room that
Gibby, what up?
Than a season ago, you look at those linebackers. I think a lot more depth, talent, and experience.
Hell no, bro.
Almost picked off. Kelly jumped the route, got his hands on it, and the Seahawks will have to punt.
You go be a Ram fan, Mr. Stiller.
It's just about the drive. See the drive, that back foot plants, and he's right there for it. He should have picked that one off. He knows it. That's how you do it right there.
You think I watched the Raiders?
We always talk about who are the guys
they blacked out,
who are the guys that are
and that Soul Train came on to become a Ram fan.
Right now, Caillou Blue-Kelly making
Think I got
what can you do in the kicking game? Where can you control?
viruses on my computer from watching some legal crack streams to become a Ram fan? Nah, bro. Thank you for the gift. You think I fuck with that one high now with the Sharpie eyebrows to become a Rams fan, doggy? Never that.
To start this second half, early in the third.
There's a reason cops make exceptional DJs.
Whoa.
Everybody put your hands in the
Oh man, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate you. I figure out I'm about to be doing the football though. Real way different than the baseball. NFL websites suck ass. NFL websites suck ass. MLB, I can find so many stats updated live on the spot as it's happening. Faster than the TV. NFL, not happening. And I get fucking spam all day on YouTube. Also going to have to find some, because I'm doing it on YouTube too, so I got to find some copyrighted music. Probably get flagged for this shit. Wasn't doing it on YouTube. I play whatever music I want. TikTok and Twitch won't just take my shit. I also don't know if I'm have an issue with the broadcast audio or not. I'll figure it out. Because I can find a space where I get all the stats like live updated. You're just joining up, just guys. Code 3000. This thing's such Long Beach. Hit that follow if you haven't already. We'll be here all season for Raiders football, Dodgers baseball, and the Lakers want to start. We all do Kings, but like football, a little fast pace.
Rich Cannon, Kirk Morrison up in the booth, which we are sharing with the Seahawks booth. Marshawn Lynch, are you leaving, Kirk? Oh, Kirk left. He might have made a tackle as we start the third drive. Dylan Lowry gets a carry. You left. Did you get the tackle, Kirk?
I did get the tackle, the solo tackle of Marshawn Lynch. Here goes the tackle. Boom! Solo tackle. That's a solo tackle right there, Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, I set you up for the tackle. There it is.
I thought Michael Robinson would have blocked you back in the day. He didn't even stand up. He was still eating his popcorn over there. Michael Robinson, Michael Bennett, Kate Scott, the Seahawks broadcast team tonight. Second down and 7 for Aiden O'Connell. Line holds up, throws the slant, and Philip Dorsett.
Oh, keep moving.
And he did make the catch. That's a pickup of 10 in the first down.
Philip Dorsett's had a good camp. And look, there's some young rookies who are playing well in Besh and Thornton, but Philip Dorsett, a veteran in this league, still making plays. This is year 9 for him and trying to see if he can crack this rotation at wide receiver.
He was in camp with the Raiders 2 summers ago. They brought in, and Josh McDaniels and company were there. Didn't make the team in 2023, but a former first-round pick. Nice pickup on the blitz in the backfield.
There we go. Another first down, and he went out. Let's keep it going.
Great job in the backfield by Chris Collier to pick up the blitz, and they get 14 yards.
Yeah, again, you talked about protection all the time, right, Rich? Well, Aiden O'Connell's got protection, and look at where the football is. Delivered
like the
on
fourth
time,
bite.
outside. That's the Aiden O'Connell we want to see.
35.
Dorsett's got a nice pace about him. Very experienced route runner. Doesn't rush it. Does a great job.
I don't know, Nick. It just really, they both give you different things.
Down the sideline.
You know, I don't know if it's the crowd or the announcers, but football, I go to sleep easy watching football. Like it just, it makes me feel comfortable.
Carter Runyon, the rookie out of Towson, has a first down and a 20-yard gain.
Pass out real quick watching football.
Going to work right down the middle of the field. Little play action fake to the back. And this is just a really nice read and a good throw by Aiden O'Connell to the tight end in the middle of the field.
Football does, I mean, baseball does get boring. Baseball doesn't really put me to sleep.
Gets the handoff with a head of speed. He spun off the first tackle. Cannot get away from the last one. Tyreek Smith holding.
I think the consistent noise helps me sleep.
Yeah, it's a physical run. And
Brain
that's
machine.
what we're looking for when we talk about this competition with the running backs. We know what Ashton Genty is. Zamir White also brings that hammer ability. But can Chris Collier show you he can give you some of that downhill physical running?
Now it's Dylan Lowry in the backfield. Remember, he was the 6th-round pick last year out of New Hampshire. Got a lot of conversation in training camp. Never really got a chance on offense. They throw the slant. It's caught.
There we go. Keep moving that shit. Red now.
And it'll be first and goal on the opening drive for the Raiders in the 3rd quarter.
And Aiden O'Connell now looks like he's settled in. He's in rhythm. He's getting.
O'Connell must have hit the salts.
But always near the goal line. I love the location. That ball can't be high, right, Rich?
Low and away.
Low and away. And that's where that football was located at. It's a nice job by Aiden O'Connell.
Shorter's got the length, too. Into the season last year as a tight end.
I don't know, with the short pickups. Don't throw no fucking pick. My boy, 23. A touchdown, Raiders. Girl throwing dice on the sideline. I see it.
That's a good-looking drive.
I think earlier, remember, Aiden O'Connell missed this route. Remember, he missed this throw. He didn't make it. This time, he knew right away, get it out there. Let Lowby go out and make a play. He didn't throw that one earlier to Raheem Mostert, but this time he gets it out there and let Lowby go ahead and show you that physical run, that aggressiveness to the end zone.
Hey, I don't have no bets. I don't bet. I don't gamble. It's not my thing.
Extra point, and Pete Carroll told us going into the locker room, we got a lot of football left to play.
Should play some fantasy football. That would be cool. But other than that, I don't really gamble.
The power of we is all for one. It's all for you. It's always there for you. It completes your circle. It says you've got a team even when you're out there alone. And with Intermountain Health in your circle, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
Over 30. So if it goes over 36, we're not going over.
Because together, we go places.
Well, the way you just move the fucking ball, it can happen.
And try new things. We laugh. We really like to laugh.
You need 10 more. What? You need what, 11 more points?
We remember. And we wander.
Sure.
Which leads to wonder. From how we go to where we go to what we do when we get there.
I'll mute these fucking commercials. I'll be forgetting. Oh, man. Well, you should join up. Just ask code 3000. This thing such long. Hit that follow if you haven't already. Live on TikTok and YouTube and Twitch. Links in bio. Giving away a Dodger bobblehead on Friday or tomorrow. I think tomorrow's Friday. On Twitch after the Dodger game. Toronto will be in Chavez Ravine for game 1, 3-game series. You know the deal. This is game 1 of the preseason. We'll be back next Saturday, I think. For the Rays. Hey, there we go. We appreciate the love. I'm hoping that I could just keep doing the games like this, though, because trying to announce or call a football game is a little more difficult than baseball. Baseball's real nice and slow. Yeah, baseball gives me all the information on the screen, bro. They give me everything.
I just love the location and the ball placement. I mean, he put the ball where
Thank you for the follow.
His receiver stepped up for
him. Warren Baber now.
He got his first career NFL carry. He
Oh.
Never really got
Getting warm.
Opportunity again, but he had a big kickoff return in December. He was just hoping. We were talking in camp a couple weeks ago. Just hoping to get some opportunities to show this new staff what he can do, and he just put the Raiders on the board. Carlson's kick.
They open a window, we're gonna let all those fucking muscles, especially rip the damn screen.
And now goes out of bounds. So remember, again, dynamic kickoff new last year. If you need a refresher, it is the preseason. If it's a touchback that lands before the goal line and then goes into the end zone, it does come out to the 20. Yeah. If it's a touchback that lands in the end zone,
They changed touchback rules?
This year it's out to the 35.
It's a big difference. And you can see the excitement from Carlson. Kind of hit a little line drive. Looked like one of your forearms. A little low and left.
You think
I'm talking to you? Yeah,
you think I carry a 4-iron?
Yeah. Come on, my 60 looks like that. Come on, man. I got a little 60. I can put that right on there.
Rich, I'm 42 these days. My back hurts. I haven't swung a golf club all summer. We can't all hang out at the beach like you.
Little knuckleball.
So, Jalen Milroe getting his second series.
This kid was an impressive student athlete at the University of Alabama.
Ooh, tough throw, big hit. Chris Smith comes up to make the stick on Brady Russell, but it does go for 7 yards. And Chris Smith's getting an opportunity too. You know, Lonnie Johnson went down with an injury last weekend in Allegiant Stadium. He and Max Crosby collided in that mock game that fans got to see in Las Vegas. And, you know, there were big hopes and plans for Lonnie Johnson as a safety. So who has to step up? And it's the third.
I don't know, Nick. I think they're already doing it.
It was the nickel safety spot that Lonnie Johnson was playing. He would come in the nickel situation.
They already sped up the game a lot.
Jeremy Chin go and play the nickel. So Chris Smith does have that opportunity to take that role over.
Also, you're comparing like a contact sport to not such a contact sport, you know.
Chris Smith has primarily been a special teams player in his first 2 years with the Raiders.
They can put a salary floor.
Third down and 1 here for Seattle.
Booker getting a lot of reps in there. Played all 17 games last season for the Eagles. Was a part of that Super Bowl championship run.
2 different Bookers on that defensive line. Thomas Booker the 4th. Just got to Las Vegas this week. Also Tank Booker, rookie out of SMU. The handoff, the bounce to the outside. And Jacardier right into space. And he is down the sideline. He is explosive and he is inside the 30.
I think we got a hold on the end. It was just too much of a wide open lane on the outside. I think we got a hold at the end of the offensive line.
Well, it will wipe away a 45-yard run if it is.
It's just all about the angle.
Offense number 38. 10-yard penalty for the spot and foul. Play third down.
Can't miss that tackle.
Yeah.
Regardless of the penalty, you've got to come down under control and know that you're the last line of defense.
Yeah, you're the edge of the earth. That's what my coaches always tell me. You're the edge of the earth. If anything's behind you.
Nah, bro, no salary cap.
So JT
Players deserve to get paid.
Earlier too with Darian Porter. So I already know next week when we get to practice, Pete Carroll, the former defensive back coach for you, Rich, you understand that's what they're going to practice. It's about taking the right angle on the outside. If you're the cornerback, they're going to make these corners for the Raiders have to tackle all season long.
You got to set the edge. Somebody's got to show up and be physical and come downhill. But too many runs have gotten outside. Too many explosives already in this game.
Remember, that's how George Holani scored a 23-yard touchdown earlier tonight for Seattle. So wipe out the 45-yard run. Instead, it's 3rd down and 7. And there's movement on both sides of the offensive line.
Left guard, left tackle.
False start. Offense number 79. 5-yard penalty. No 3rd down.
There's Amari Kite. So 3rd and 12. Penalties were a problem for the Raiders in the first half, and clearly early going here in the 3rd quarter for Seattle. Raiders back out of the blitz. Milroe steps up, gets away, and he's dragged down from behind. Thomas Booker, the 4th. From Philly to Vegas to Seattle, all in a span of 48 hours.
Showing you retrace. That's what we call retrace. He gets up the field, but watch the movement by 47. He's going to get up the field, and watch how to retrace. He sees where, look at, turn around and go find it.
That was well done.
That's good retrace.
Love the effort.
That's all you're preaching. There's a reason why he told Pete Carroll, you know, hey, I want to play. I want to show you. I want to make this team. Trying to make that rotation opposite Adam Butler.
Malott and Laube waiting for the punt again.
He's got some space.
No one called for it, and it bounces over Malott's head inside the 10. And will go all the way to the end zone for a touchback.
Well, he almost made another mistake. When that ball went in the end zone, he almost went down and got it.
And if he touched it, it could have been recovered. Instead, it's a 78-yard punt.
Get away from it.
Wow. Now Jamal Adams will join us on the other side. Raiders offense back on the field.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike Sport at the Homeland Field.
How about you two?
Mudbath.
Right now, lease a Ford Bronco Big Bend for just $499 a month, or lease a Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $369 a month, only at your Southern Nevada Ford dealers.
Back here in beautiful Seattle, 16-10. Seahawks the lead over the Raiders. 6:36 to go as Aiden O'Connell's getting warmed up to come back out for this offense. Jason Horowitz, Rich Gannon, Kirk Morrison. We've talked about a lot of people making their return to this area, and the man joining us now as well, Jamal Adams. A lot of great years here with the Seahawks. Some great plays in the first half. What's it like to get back out here on this field tonight?
Isaac.
For the silver and black.
Yeah, it feels good.
I'm
man.
chilling, bro. I don't really.
Fly around and make some plays. Obviously, just being back in Seattle is, it's bittersweet. Obviously, I have mixed emotions about it, but
I didn't really give too much weight to preseason. As a Raider fan, I always expected to be up and down.
Yeah, he, obviously I've been sending him, some videos and, just sending him some text to say, I'm ready, I'm healthy, and, I just need a shot. And, he hit me back and told me that I can come in for a workout. And
Yeah, Kamala Harris wouldn't do that, bro.
Yeah, your position versatility is what I think is so attractive.
It's all about big business.
As we watch this little.
Yeah, right in front of
get out the way.
We don't want. Hey, we don't want you getting hit while you're talking to us over here. Philip Dorsett made the catch for 12 yards.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that because you have the ability to play down around the line of scrimmage. You've done it throughout your career, but to play the outside linebacker position or big nickel.
They got it. They got it. It's coming. Coming. And Nick, you're not Otani, bro. You can't get a Otani contract when you're not Otani.
Just being a disruption. Whatever they ask me to do, I'm going to do. But like I said, man, I'm just here and I'm happy to be
Limit the way they've been playing today. I mean, if that's all we're going off of, I don't think so. I think at least eight games though. At least 8 games for sure. Mississippi, thank you for the follow.
What's the difference that you notice
I'm just hoping everybody can stay healthy and consistent. Pete Carroll's first year, so playoff opportunity is there. That kind of coach, but players gotta want it too. First down? Is that a first down?
Jamal, how do you describe the maturation of this defense under Patrick Graham and Pete Carroll? It's like they're merging 2 defenses together. How would you describe it?
Yeah, obviously it's very versatile, man, and you got a lot of guys that can make plays, especially in the front 7 and the back end. So, we're just going to make it, hard on the offense and obviously just continue to be creative.
Limit, thank you for the follow.
In a lot of ways, and,
I think Gino's going to be good too, bro. I was hoping I was able to see him get some snaps, and then he did. I didn't even see if he got snaps or not because I was fixing the shit in the beginning. But, yeah, and you got to stay healthy, bro. Smith could pull up and do his thing, but as long as he stays healthy.
Locked in on the game. Obviously, that's just who I am, natural football player. But, man,
I'm just traumatized by Derek Carr getting injured.
Imagine it's 2025, so.
Jamal, last one for me. You've been on different teams. How do you establish yourself as a leader on this defense?
Yeah, obviously, I just come in and just be myself. It's been a long time coming. I haven't really been healthy.
Okay, see, I missed that.
Mentally and physically, so.
I was trying to figure it out and I missed it.
Before the injury, man, it's like years.
I was watching this shit on one website and it sounded terrible. Oh, and then actually what happened was NFL Network changed it from the Raider game to the fucking Ravens game, bro. Like, I don't want to see the end of the fucking Ravens game. Let me see the beginning of the Raider game. They're like, oh, well, you didn't miss nothing. Back to the Raider game. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I missed the fucking snaps.
For sure. I'm not for sure. Hopefully we got it, though.
Well, the one, if I was Coach Aiden O'Connell, you got
yeah, bro. I missed those 3 snaps. That's what I missed. Fucking switched it over.
Yo, Jamal, I got a question for you, Jamal.
That's the thing about being a Raider fan too, bro. In California, like they black this shit out on the market. Fucking bitch ass Rams, bro.
Well, first off, that is a first down. But man, honestly, I'm just grateful to be back, man. Like I said,
that's what I'm saying, bro. There was nothing to show at the last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes of the Raider game. The Raven game. They just run the fucking clock.
Anytime I hit the turf, man, I'm gonna have a blast. So, man, I'm excited to get back to doing what I do and make people.
I think it was number 23. What's his name? I can't read it from here. Fuck yeah.
I appreciate you, fellas. Thank you.
Jamal Adams, who made 3 tackles in the first
My
half.
fault.
Again, the transition, Kirk. You played linebacker. You're the leading tackle for this franchise for a few years. The transition from what he played as safety to now to a linebacker.
The versatility that he brings, right? We all think of the all-pro safety, Jamal Adams, but what he's showing now is that he can play an in-the-box linebacker, a will linebacker, so to speak. He's still one of the great blitzers off the edge. So now he can play blitzer, he can play linebacker, he can play some weak side safety when you're playing this cover 3 zone defense.
Bro's not even bringing up his fucking. Where's his number at?
It's a little bit of Pete Carroll in that cover 3, and then Patrick Graham's cover 2, cover 4. It's
Dylan Lubu, Abu Ladu.
He plays to a certain style. He's very physical. He's down around the line of scrimmage. He's around the football.
I think it was him.
A ton of energy to the huddle, and that's what I love about
Oh, then I'm wrong.
You can't have
I cannot. See, that's what I fucking hate.
on the field.
I hate the NFL's information, bro. They don't keep. It's like it's difficult to follow. All their websites suck. None of it's fucking current.
They took a shot right here.
They come with a blitz. O'Connell has got an open man. Justin Shorter.
First down.
For a first down.
I love that.
I'm about to get comfortable with it though. Hopefully over this preseason I can figure it out. So.
The back's going to step up in there. Look at Laube. He's right up inside helping.
Hendricks, they might get at least another touchdown, I think. Hit the parlay.
Aiden O'Connell, great anticipation.
Or touchdown for the parlay to hit.
On this little out ball.
I just love that subtle move to the left. You see how he bought himself just a little bit of time to get away from the rush, and that's all he needed to deliver the football.
Now, Aiden O'Connell was at a much better third quarter. That time well over.
Bro, why you throwing that high?
Before that pass, he was
Who the fuck's jumping for that?
half, including a touchdown.
I thought you brought up a great point, though, Rich.
Yeah, it was a slow start and a fucking pick here and there, but you know.
What is a veteran wide receiver?
I doubt JT goes back in, bro. There's no reason for him to go in there and get hurt.
Well, you know exactly what you're going to get. A guy that's going to be very disciplined in terms of his depth. He understands coverages. So
I could get
you have as a quarterback, you don't want to get fooled. You have a young guy out there, not quite sure what to do, not quite sure what the adjustment is. That's where bad things happen.
They're gonna get another window away from.
Collier trying to break it out to the left. Picks up about 4. You know, the first drive of the third quarter, the Raiders still had some starters on the offensive line. Jordan Meredith was still in at center. Jackson Powers Johnson was still in at right guard. Those guys have been replaced, so these are all backup second and third line guys at this moment here the rest of the way.
I still want to see the Raiders run the football better. You know, you look at the first half, you look at what we've done so far. The running game has been a priority this offseason. I want to see more explosive runs.
Now this is the 12th play of the drive. Play clock down to 2. O'Connell near
36, touchdown. Oh, not touchdown. Fucking first down. O'Connell to Johnson. Moving the chains again.
And it's another first down for the 6'5" receiver.
These little stop routes have been very effective.
They gotta keep going though. This clock is running, bro.
220-pound Colin Johnson.
Yeah, but he
gives you a catch radius.
A little back shoulder throw, just runs off the corner. That's one of the hardest routes to defend in the National Football League if you're a corner. A well-thrown back shoulder ball.
Oh, Lobby gobbled up in the backfield. Coming downhill to make the hit for Seattle, Anthony Campbell. And that gets back to what you were saying about trying to get whoever's playing on the offensive line to open up some holes.
Yeah, the right guard and the right tackle have a combination block. They don't really pass it off. Munford put in a tough spot there. The defensive tackle just splits that gap.
We've seen Fair Munford at left tackle tonight. He is back at right tackle. As we are inside of 20 seconds in a fast-moving third quarter. O'Connell with a clean pocket and a nice throw. Shedrick Jackson with a flag in the secondary at the 28-yard line. If it holds, it's a pickup of 16 yards.
No, I don't like this call. Don't like this call at all. Early indication on the Raiders, but I don't know if I...
Pass interference, offense, number 4, 10-yard penalty, replay second down.
Oh,
that's come on now.
That's really...
Come on, Rich.
That's saying something when a defensive player is complaining about the call.
Yeah, because
that's not very good. But you know what they get you when they see your hand extended,
yep.
And you're trying to create a little bit of separation. Really no need for it there when you look at the route run by Shedrick Jackson.
Cedric Jackson in his second year out of Auburn as we have reached the end of the third quarter. Raiders trying to march down the field and take the lead. They're down 16-10. You're watching Las Vegas Raiders football presented by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Las Vegas Raiders.
I'll go to the restroom. I'll be right back, folks.
A car that doesn't make everyone feel like a priority is a car that stops short of amazing. At the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, get offers on select models.
about what we talked about last night. Just your perseverance, man. Your physical and mental toughness. You've been through a lot. You kind of reached the pinnacle of your career, you know, being a Pro Bowl type player. What's it mean to come back to a place that you had great success with the last couple of years?
You know what? It was. It means everything. And you know, earlier, you know, when I was out here in pregame, saw a lot of fans and a lot of the kids that I, you know, worked with from the Children's Hospital. They came out to see me, so that was a special moment for me. You know, always seeing my teammates, my old teammates, and you know, some old coaches, strength coaches. That was always fun too. So it's really good to be back here. But you know, I'm really focused on the guys that you know we have now and just trying to win this game.
But now,
I mean, I don't know, bro.
To the Raiders, and you get a FaceTime from Raiders.
Kind of want to play it.
Tom Brady, man.
I feel like college football is a better game.
Says, hey, welcome to the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he called me.
Or it's more fun.
And I was at home in Florida. Just got traded.
Out already, isn't it?
For a little bit, and you know, just kind of laid out the game plan and what the future would look like. And so, you know, I was happy to, you know, get that call from him, and you know, we started to really talk from then on, and we've just kind of been talking ever since.
Geno Smith with us here. You've been on both ends of this, right? Where you've played 3/4 of preseason games, trying to make rosters. You've also been the guy who's been the starter. Like, how do these emotions change for you in preseason and what you're taking out of this first game?
It never changes. I'm a competitor. I love to play. This is what I do for a living. I love football. So any chance I get to go compete, I'll go in there right now if I could. Any chance I get to go compete, I'm looking forward to it. And, you know, no matter what the situation or circumstances, the mindset stays the same for me.
Gino, I think a lot of Raider fans are excited to see what Chip Kelly's offense is really about. Just kind of a wide open, freestyle, aggressive, attacking style of offense. 35 years in college and the NFL. He's got a wealth of experience. What's this offense going to look like under Chip Kelly?
You know what? You know, we're not doing a lot today, but, you know, we want to be efficient and we want to be explosive. We got some great players on offense. You know, it starts up front with the line. We got to be physical. We got to run the ball. And Chip's, you know, really that's really what he does best. You know, he opens up the run game so that we can do, you know, other things in the pass game.
You've been in this league a long time, but have you seen a tight end like Brock Bowers? You've developed a chemistry with him like instantly. How has that happened so quickly?
You know what? It's a lot of hard work, a lot of repetition, and you know, Brock's a great player, and you know, it's only his second year, and you know, he's so good, man. But it's my job as his quarterback to make sure that he does better than he did last year. And so we're working extremely hard, you know, building our chemistry, and he's been great so far.
He had 112 catches last year. Are you putting the number at like 140?
You know what? If he gets 140, that's going to help our team, help our offense. So you know, we want to get him as many catches as we can, and like, you know, not force feed him the ball, but he's going to make a lot of plays for us, and so we got to get him involved.
Last one for me, Gino. Ashton Genty in the huddle with you. What was his emotions? What was his energy like early in the game?
Man, Ashton's just cool, man. He's cool. He's laid back. You know, the moment's not too big for him, and it was exciting for all the rookies to get in there today. I was excited for those guys, and really just want them to keep learning and get this experience, man. It's a great chance to play here and be in the NFL and get your first game, get your first reps in. I know what that's like, so just want those guys to embrace it and just take it all in.
You've been very active over on the sideline all game. We're going to let you go back to your teammates. Thank you so much, Gino, for joining us. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Geno Smith, who did start tonight, got in the game. The first drive, 5-yard pickup and a first down for the Seahawks.
But you heard what he said there, though, right? Like, we can't show too much.
Yeah.
And for us who've had the opportunity to go see him at practice, just the chemistry that he's developed, the throws to Jacoby Myers, we've seen the same thing with Brock Bowers and then Michael Mayer. And so you almost you want to show everybody these new presence that the Raiders have, but you realize they've got a game coming up in a couple weeks in New England that we'll finally get a chance to see this offense really unleashed.
A real quick throw.
Oh my God, bro.
By the tight end,
Off the fucking ball.
Another first down. Jalen Milroe.
And Dalton.
Nice drive here for Seattle.
Just real quickly,
Let me look.
Gino, one last time. The thing that I really like about him, obviously the physical, mental toughness, the competitiveness, we talked about that, but look at how good he was late in games. Since 2023, he's got 8 fourth-quarter comebacks. That's the most. And 9 game-winning drives. That's tied for the most with Patrick Mahomes. He's played some of his best football late in games when it matters the most.
He's got a
One reception, 15 yards.
Starter in Seattle a couple years back. But the one thing that I say is what you see is the experience that I think that this team needs. A guy, a signal caller that everyone believes in and trusts, and this organization trusts him, especially with the extension they gave him.
There's been so much turnover at that position. The Raiders started 3 different quarterbacks last year.
That's got to change.
5 different quarterbacks the last 2 years. Milroe gets outside on the run, delivers a strike.
Put your hands up. Y'all can stop those fucking plays. That's crazy.
That is Tyrone Broden, rookie out of Arkansas, 6 foot.
That's no awareness, bro. That's literally no awareness.
Milroe has done so well over the course of his career in college. He loves to throw the ball on the move. Dual threat when he gets outside the pocket.
You got some big, fast, young receivers here in Seattle with a whole new receiving crew. Torrey Horton, Tyrone Broden, guys who are trying to make their impact. Again, they get outside. It's Jacardier Wright.
Good stop for the one.
There's another missed tackle.
I don't think they got first down. Oh, they gave it to him. Oh, they did it. Let's go.
The next time the Raiders go in practice, it's about the angle coming from outside in. It's going to be on the right side. You got to go from the outside in. Do not let the runner be able to get to the outside. Have an angle to where all he can do is cut back to the inside.
It's a little bit late getting downhill. Once you see it, you got to come down with a purpose.
Bring your
dig it.
First down and goal. Raiders trying to make a stand. Jacardier right foot in the ground.
Y'all just gonna let it run right in there.
He planted and switched directions. And the rookie out of Missouri
There you go.
State puts Seattle back up by 2 scores.
He's just filling himself.
Hey, what you need? Like another 5 points?
Right, just goes in, and initially he's kind of stopped, but he just kind of finds where's the opening, and nobody there to bring him down.
Well, Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, the 2 guys expected to be the running backs here in Seattle, but Kenneth Walker's been dealing with a foot injury. He's had trouble staying healthy his first couple years.
Another 3?
When he is healthy, he's a touchdown machine, but they're trying to find their other guys. Seahawks back up by 10 after a 65-yard drive. There is a flag down, though, on that extra point. So we will keep it right here to find out what that hanky's all about.
Yeah, you mentioned Charbonnet and Walker. You know, both guys didn't have the production that Seattle wanted in the run game. You know, both those guys less than 600 yards rushing. So there's still a competition at trying to find who's going to be the lead back for the Seahawks.
They got away from running the ball last year. It's a big reason why I think they made a change in their offensive coordinator.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I don't think Mike McDonald was all that crazy about the fact that they threw it way too much a season ago, especially when you have 2 good backs.
Oh, boys, was good. No, I can't.
To sort out what this penalty is. Clete Blakeman is talking with Mike McDonald. Now, I wonder if it's on the Raiders that Mike McDonald may have an opportunity here to go for 2 instead of take the 1 point. So they're still talking, and I'm being told we're going to commercial. So we will do that.
I hope everything goes as planned, so you never
Hey, it's coming.
Saints rotation, he had a couple of big plays tonight.
Yeah, making plays early on. And that's what you want to see from Tucker Henningway, J.J. Pegues. A lot of guys who are young players who are trying to find their spot in the rotation opposite Adam Butler. Christian Wilkins no longer here, so there's an opportunity for a lot of guys to play along this defensive line.
Well, the conversation about the penalty when we went to break was an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Raiders. Mike McDonald elected to take it on the kickoff. So Jason Myers will kick it off from the 50 instead of the 35.
This is interesting. You know, you think he would dribble it, but he's got a line of.
Well, but remember, Rich, you have to, if it lands.
No, I understand
right,
that.
The
Yeah.
kickoff, the dynamic kickoff, if it lands before the 20, it comes out to the 40.
Right, but he can drill this thing and land it. Well, I'd keep it in the end zone. Yep. These guys, honestly, it's like hitting sand wedges. These guys should be able to drop the ball inside the 5-yard line. Look at, there's a special teams coordinator out in the field talking to him.
Well, so they did that. It'll come out to the 35, and we will see Cam Miller for the first time in a Raiders uniform. 6th round pick, number 215.
Let's go.
Out of North Dakota State, 5 years, 56.
Cam Miller.
Won 2 titles
6'1", 2
for
left.
the Bison. Nearly 12,000 career passes.
That boy's small.
Certainly move in the pocket.
Yeah, I like the fact that he played in 67 games, as you mentioned, Jason. 56.
That sounds small for a quarterback, to be honest.
And he hands it out to his Dylan Laube, who breaks it outside.
Ooh, let's go.
Touchdown receiving, takes it inside the 40 on a 26-yard run.
I love the way that Laube lets this thing just develop. He gets to the inside, let the defense commit itself, and then breaks to the outside. That's how you want to see this running game. That's just what we envisioned for Ashton Genty, but
really
right now, Laube
patience,
getting in.
and then you're going to see him. And again, there's another example of the defense not being disciplined with their eyes and their rush lanes and setting that edge. Great job by Laube bouncing it.
Longest run by far tonight by the Raiders. Cam Miller with a man in his face, sidearms to Tommy Mellott, and he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Tommy Mellott, also quarterback on the FCS level. They played each other in the championship twice. He at Montana State, Cam Miller at North Dakota State, but Mellott has been transitioned to a receiver since coming to the Raiders.
Yeah, began his college career playing wide receiver and on special teams. I always say it's a very difficult
It
transition.
was a slow start in the first half for the Raiders, for sure.
Quarterback to wide receiver, especially at this level.
The gap. Keep pushing. First down. First down.
For a first down. Antonio Maffei gave him the extra shove for about 6 yards.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm excited or it was just Pete Carroll, because Pete Carroll's over there throwing out first downs. When you got the head coach excited about the running game, and this is what he wanted to see, this rushing attack. You got nice blocks, double team, and then Collier being his own blocker, making guys feel him at the end of that run.
Yeah, they're the kind of runs you need, the explosive, physical, downhill runs that really set the tone for an offense.
Collier gets it again with explosion. Needs another flag thrown.
See Chip Kelly coming back with a very similar call. Good coordinators aren't afraid to repeat.
Jose, I mean, I want the Raiders to win.
Holding, offense
But got it up right now.
10-yard penalty, replay
But 10?
That is on Maffei.
Still a lot of time, but they got to keep moving the ball.
In the second half, we've seen more downhill runs, which to me, I think suits better to these running backs. Look, you got to do the zone schemes because it's going to help out the overall offense. But man, getting these running backs downhill, McCormick, Laube, Collier, they just want to run through guys.
The penalties are too many penalties tonight for the Raiders.
8 penalties for 70 yards. Miller back to the air. Colin Johnson too high. And there's a flag down as well. So another conversation. Now looks like the Seahawks are going to decline.
Another flag for what?
Illegal formation, offense. The tight end was covered. The 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
Seahawks are not going to decline.
Don't throw the ball. Stop running it.
It looked like it was Albert Okwue-Bunam who was covered up. So down and distance, 1st and 24 for Cam Miller. With the pump and the throw. He's got a man open.
Touchdown, Raiders. Let's go.
Biatch.
Hey, stay hit. Stays parlay hit. Let's go.
Well done by Jackson.
W.
Top of your screen, little slant and go. Look at the corner. He gets beat inside. He's peeking. He's got his eyes
Like 40
in the
yards.
backfield. That's a great job.
I love the throw.
By Cam Miller.
Look at the throw. In between the corner and the safety. He's got to put it on.
Jackson put the boots on too. There you go.
A nice throw from the young, and we talked about it.
There we go.
With Geno Smith the other day, what did you see from Cam Miller? He says, look, we put the pads on, and you can see the confidence in young Cam Miller. Practice by practice.
Now we only trail by 4.
For a touchdown.
Kick is good. Go by 3. We got a game. We've got a game.
With a great throw from Cam Miller and a 41-yard touchdown here in Seattle.
Great catch by Jackson. Yo, if you're just joining up, Jesse Go 3000. This thing's that follow. If you haven't already.
JIC3K 3000.
Oh, shit. That was Cam Miller. I just threw that. AOC was cool with the short passes. He was just, a slow start in the first half, to be honest. Had to get shit going. Giovanni, you see it. Yeah, you already know. Did that. They did that thing. Trying to see if the Raiders win.
Non-stop flights only at Allegiant.com. Modelo, a reward for those with a fighting spirit.
We get a quick turnover, touchdown, and then run the clock. 7 minutes is a lot of time or a little bit of time, depending on how you play.
Law firm of the Las Vegas Raiders. Karma, electric vehicle of the Las Vegas Raiders. And by Travel Nevada. Swap tailgates for trailheads in wide open nowhere. TravelNevada.com.
Hoping I can find a better game chart. Next game. The one on Apple, the one on the phone looks amazing. To be honest. Trying to see if I can support that through. Hey. Slap his ass at the 10. The 5. Let's go. Hey, Galaxy number 1. We're going up. Thank you, State. Appreciate you. W on the Galaxy. May all your parlays hit for the rest of the season.
We saw him with the big run on the last drive and now paying it off on special teams.
I mean, you talked about
Yeah.
wanting to be perfect. The ball has to
Julio, the Raiders just scored his 2023 Seahawks up by 3. Galaxy number 2. Let's go. Thank you, W Stay. Appreciate you. Thank you for the Galaxies. Happy you hit. Let's go Raiders.
Making the tackle, two-time first-team All-Big Ten.
Why is that boy acting up right now? Chopper!
The Big Ten the last couple seasons.
38 career games.
Let's go.
Led them in tackles last year. And they're trying to find players here in the second half that stand out, make big-time plays. Dylan Lobby stood out a little bit here in the second half for the Raiders.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Here all season. We'll try to be. I'll be back tomorrow with the Dodger game. For the rest of your night, hopefully we get this dub. Hoping we get this dub.
There, I mean, the more you can do to make the roster, and you got to sell yourself to the special teams coordinator. He's got to be lobbying for you when they get ready to cut down. They say, hey, these are 5 or 6 guys I have to have. These are guys that
Thank you for the follow. Let's get it. 2nd and 9. Stop. Big stop.
2nd and 9, another flag.
Flag 4.
Rudy Vance is out there. Made the initial hit on Ricky White III, the former UNLV star. Ricky White, a 7th-round pick of Seattle this season.
Mark, thank you for the follow. I'm not sure who the flags are. I'm about to see right now. Pete Carroll looks pissed though.
Guys not lining up, tight ends are being covered, wide receivers not on the ball or off the ball. I think that's what Pete's doing right here.
They're going to talk about the pre-snap penalties, the penalties, and also the tackling.
Yes.
I mean, the tackling has not been up to the standard. Pete Carroll's defenses historically have been some of the best tackles.
Miro got 1 carry, 5 yards.
Pete wants to back him up.
Illegal formation on the offense.
GT's not coming back. We played 2nd down. It was on the.
The one thing that you could always say is that these are things that can be fixed. Like these are problems that
There's a carry on the offense.
We just got to tackle better. We got to.
Cam Miller was that 40. It was 41-yard touchdown.
You're getting your first taste of tackling for the first time all training camp. So there'll be a big improvement from preseason to week 1.
We see Cam Miller start next week.
And this is a spot here for the defense. Seattle's been missing 9
We play next
penalties
week.
for 78 yards. Raiders 9 penalties, 75 yards. And the defense make a play in the end zone. Milroe kept it himself, and he got outside, and he got a
Wrong
block.
person.
And another, and Jalen Milroe out across the 30, but there is another flag down inside the 10.
Another flag.
They're going to get holding. I think it was Trey Taylor.
Niners next week on Saturday.
He was there to force it in, and I think that's where the hold occurred.
Good use of hands to the face. Defense. Number 37. Coming to add to the end of the run. First down, Seattle.
Well, it is on Trey Taylor, but it's
I thought they were going to call
Face
the
mask.
hold on him, but he's getting
Olinar, thank you for the follow.
right there on the shoulder.
Bro, your hand didn't even need to be that high. What are you doing, Taylor?
Offsetting penalties.
What are you doing, Taylor? Fucking up. I wasn't low key or nothing. Eddie, thank you for the follow.
Well, and remember, most of this ball game, or at least all the first half.
Man, they had him back there.
But what Jalen Milroe and what
They still want to strip the ball and take that shit the other way right now.
is very different than what Sam Darnold's skill set is.
And that's what you think right now when you look at Seattle. Is there a package of plays, Rich, for Jalen Milroe throughout the season? Because he can do some things that Sam Darnold can't do. Defenses have to look at Jalen Milroe in the game, and we've got to do some things defensively when he comes into the football game.
He's a talented player. He's an excellent runner.
And he takes off again. Tank Booker giving chase. And that tackle is out of bounds. The entire Seahawks bench wants a flag, none thrown.
And there shouldn't be. He's a runner. This is what happens when you get a running quarterback. He becomes a runner, but as soon as you put hands on him, Rich, everybody's, oh, throw the flag.
Yeah, he's a different guy. You can just see he's not like your.
He gets out of that pocket. He's a running back.
He's not like most quarterbacks. He's not looking to avoid the hit.
And by the way, remember, if they had thrown for a hit out of bounds, replay assist, that is one of the things they can overturn. He did not throw the flag. Rittenberg tackled.
I thought they were going to draft Sanders, to be honest.
Try the middle of the defense. It is close.
Short.
I think he's short.
I don't think he got it.
Got it.
Michael Barrett came up and made the tackle.
I just thought they heard.
Officials have him about a foot and a half short.
Oh, they didn't get it.
Look at Jamal Adams bouncing around.
All right, 4th down.
Teammates don't get a 4th down stop.
4-1. We can get this stop. We can turn this shit around and take the dub.
Scraping downhill.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Bow, 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 bow.
Hudson Clark and Bennett.
4:20 to go. Seahawks leading by 3. Milrose in the shotgun on 4th and inches. They're getting him outside. He throws down the field.
Oh, no good. Bitch going the other way.
Raiders defense gets a 4th down stop.
12 I can talk about, D.
It means something to these guys.
4:12 on the clock.
Jamal Adams, it means something to him.
There's no question.
Timeouts. Welcome into the corner. Hey, y'all see it? Better get this. I'm trying to see a dub. Cover. Weston, thank you for the follow.
Offense here in the second half has hummed a lot more with Chip Kelly than it did in the first half. Raiders get the ball at the Seahawks 45. And, you know, last year, offensive coordinator at Ohio State, wins the national championship, long college career, successful career with the Eagles, and a lot of excitement about what this offense is going to look like.
He brings a wealth of experience to the coaching staff and the offensive meeting room.
Folks, they ain't it. We got the possession. The score here and run the clock. We can make it happen.
49ers, Oregon, UCLA, most recently, as you said, Jason, won a national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Cam Miller hands it off to Chris Collier. Raiders have
Like getting like 3 yards, 2 yards.
4 minutes to work with. Cam Miller getting to work this 4th quarter.
But I feel like when you think Chip Kelly, always offense. Remember when he first came to the National Football League, it was about plays.
Up-tempo.
And it didn't necessarily work out at first, but to see the way that he's adjusted his system, his scheme, and the way that the players, whether the college level or now the
Why is it? Okay, why is it freezing? Like shit, but hey.
Yeah, I think it's his ability to adapt his system to fit the skill set of
like
the
2 yards.
that he has at his fingertips. You know, I watched all those games last year.
Definitely running that clock right now.
Because his colleague, the defensive coordinator Jim Knowles, who's now at Penn State, was my high school teammate. The Buckeyes averaged 7 yards per play on offense. 7 yards, and they were second down in the red zone. And this guy did it, and he had a bunch of talented players, but he did a great job getting
That was an ugly start for him.
everybody involved in that offense.
By the way, Geno Smith's cousin Jeremiah might be the best receiver in college. He's going to be a sophomore at Ohio State. 3rd down. Dylan Laube.
Right.
He is close to the first.
Just short of the
down,
first.
Maybe a half-yard shy. He has put on some good tape here in the second half.
Yeah, competition breeds excitement for Dylan Laube. He realizes, look, I'm in a crowded running back room, and I need opportunities. And this is a fourth down opportunity. If they hand it off to him, can he get the big yard?
They're going to run the same play. Watch.
They want to go fast.
Same play.
They do it again.
No, Cam Miller
Right.
kicked it, and he does have the
First
first
down.
Well, they faked it.
We're getting into the 2-minute warning right now.
Yeah, Rich, 48 career rushing touchdowns in all those starts at North Dakota State, 56 to go with his 81 touchdown passes.
The Walter Payton Award runner-up in the FCS. Remember, he lost out on this, on the award, the Walter Payton Award, to his teammate now, Tommy Mellott.
Yeah, that's right, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. So,
Preseason was good.
throwing a 41-yard touchdown pass in this quarter. He put the Raiders in the end zone to have a second-half comeback victory.
Proper sound relax.
And a blue moon.
Wow, that is a delicious-looking orange slice.
Thank you. That's actually my son's slice. Proud of you, son.
Hey, Crucito, that's what's up. When's that coming up? Next month? End of this month. We got that 2-minute warning right now. Oh, yeah, that's dope. My sister gave me the 50-50 tiny bobblehead. I bobblehead off tomorrow on my Twitch. Subscribe on Twitch. Subscribers after the Dodger game is gonna get this. That's dope. I can't wait to have like good shelf space to actually take them at the buck. Now they'll be right there. Can't see it, but under there's the LeBron, Dodgers. Homie Oscar got it for us. Got it raw. Bobblehead. My sisters go to way more games than I do.
2 minutes to go and a fresh set of downs.
Go to hella games.
Seattle 32.
Go to like one game a season probably.
Company with an opportunity to take that 2.5-hour flight back to Vegas with a victory.
Yeah, the offense has looked a lot better here in the second half.
T, thank you for the follow. Yeah, they about to play your parlay.
It's important. You got to love football, and you want to have guys
2 minutes.
That love it as well.
If we keep score, Rich, I want to win.
That's
telling
it.
you, if we're going to keep score, I want to win.
And what's the sign above the Raiders facility?
Just win, baby.
Well, there's that. And now, to your point, are we competing?
Raiders at the 30.
Give to Collier, and he's stacked up at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Yeah, they drove him back for like 5 yards.
J.R. Singleton, a rookie out of Iowa State, undrafted free agent with the stop. Now the Raiders do have all 3 timeouts. We'll see what type of pace they go with here, but those timeouts don't make it as much urgency. Kawan Baker, Ketron Jackson, the receivers, along with Justin Shorter. Miller's going to throw.
Miller, throw the fucking ball, bro.
O'Toole
Back. Oh, who's that? O'Toole? O'Toole? I don't know, bro. In the game, probably.
Just watch right here, and this is do a little better job here. Good initial contact, then he just loses his feet and his balance.
Oh, yeah, guy on the right.
That's just too easy for Connor O'Toole.
So 3rd down and 17. Yes, the Raiders trail by a field goal, so you can tie the game. But there's no overtime here in the preseason.
Oh, why is it freezing right now, bro?
Come with a blitz. Miller gets out of the pocket. He's got Runyon on the edge.
Getting like,
He is out of bounds with 1:16 to go.
getting like 2 yards.
Very long coming up.
They kick a field goal here.
Yeah, they are going to kick the field goal. Carlson tonight is 2 of 3. He has hit from 27. He has hit from 56. He missed at the end of the 2nd quarter from 55.
Oh, you was part?
And this will be from 51 to tie the game.
Michael, thank you for the follow. Bro, they better make this fucking field goal.
Good snap, good hold, and good kick.
Tie game. Now we gotta stop it. They don't do OT in preseason, right?
Nice job by Cam Miller, though, getting enough yards on 3rd down. I mean,
Well, sure as hell ain't a loss, Crucito.
trying to get the touchdown or to get it all in one time. You just want to get enough yards to give Daniel Carson an opportunity.
That due to the parlay.
That's big for me, that a young quarterback understands that his rookie year to get enough to tie the ball game. Everybody, they're going on a game-winning drive. You know what? No.
Well, I mean, the Seahawks could for sure get it to kicking range.
And we talked about this a couple years ago when Aiden O'Connell came in as a rookie. You know, older rookie, right? He had been to Purdue a long time. Cam Miller's 24 years old, right? The COVID year, extra year of eligibility for all college players, which is now coming to an end.
Comes to finally.
Yeah. But you get older guys who have had a lot of football when they come into the league.
And he played in a lot of big games. You know, I know the FCS. He won a couple national championships. He played in 67 games with 56 starts. And when you're drafting a quarterback, you want a kid that has been exposed, that has experience, that's played in a lot of big games, important games. And if you played for the
Yeah, I don't know how betting works. So y'all gonna have to explain that to me. What's a push?
Dynasty of the FCS.
There's a really good kick.
Yeah, at the 1-yard line, so you got to bring it out. And another solid.
Got it to the 20.
Special teams at the 21-yard line. Colin Johnson down there to make the stop.
I think you're going to see some of that. You're going to see some of these little pooch kicks where they just put
Hey, if we tie, we're still undefeated. That's all I'm gonna say.
So you get some coverage, you drop it inside the 5.
Now, Pete Carroll started the night with a lot of energy. He is finishing the night with a lot of energy. He will get on the plane with a lot of energy, and he will wake up with a lot of energy tomorrow.
What piece of bubble gum is this, you think? 31, 25? He's been through some packs of bubble gum today.
So let's see if the defense get a stop.
Whoever has more passing yards.
On the last drive to set up that opportunity for Cam Miller. Milroe, Wade.
First down.
He was over the head of his intended receiver, but was caught. Ricky White the 3rd made the grab on a first down.
56 seconds. Clock's running.
Set his feet.
50, 49. He's scrambling. Throws it out the sideline. The nobody, bro.
Given some pressure. Raiders have not gotten a lot of pressure tonight.
Right. And that's going to be something that I think that they'll continue to keep looking at.
Seahawks ball. 46 seconds left. Clock is stopped.
And those are the guys you're going to rely on the most. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders may look to try to even make another move to bring in another situational pass rush guy to add to this group.
They have to be able to create more negative plays. Just 13 takeaways last year. Only 3 teams had fewer.
To the outside.
Oh, he dropped it.
Opportunity for a one-handed grab by Tyrone Brody.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Yeah, it's a huge incompletion because the Raiders still with 2 timeouts. They get a stop here.
Raiders got 2 timeouts. Seahawks have 3. 23-23. 41 seconds left in the game. 20 seconds left on the clock. passing clock. I don't know. Call it. What the fuck am I supposed to call that? 9, 8, 7, 6. Snap. All right. In the pocket. Sack. Sack. 68. What, May? Mai?
35 seconds left.
Man, he saved his best rush when the team needed it most.
Timeout Raiders. 35 seconds on the clock.
He's just going to all you see is just effort. This is an effort.
Junior, thank you for the follow. Eric, I don't think about other teams, to be honest.
Well, this is an effort rush. And again, the experience for
Maz, thank you for the follow.
Talking about this, Kirk, too. How cool it must be for former Pro Bowler, all-pro guys on the sideline going after these rookies. Just
Eric, I'm a Raider fan.
I go back to my rookie year, and I'm out there playing.
Yazzie, thank you for the follow. Yo, you're joining me. Hit that follow. We're live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. We're going to kick it. We're giving away a bobblehead tomorrow on Twitch after the Dodger game. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the gifts. All right, clock should be stopped. 25 seconds. 30.
Made the tackle. So 25 seconds to go. Raiders and Cam Miller.
William, thank you for the follow. Fucking Madre, thank you for the follow.
About the 40.
Yep, about 25, 26 yards. Give him a shot. And one timeout.
Raiders ball. 25 seconds. One timeout. W. Juso, thank you for the follow. We're at the 30.
Cam Miller here in the fourth quarter has been impressive. He's 3 of 3, 45 yards and a touchdown. That's caught by Runyon. He's still inbounds. And Pete Carroll does use that final timeout. With 17 seconds to go.
Had you not used it, you would have burned 6 or 7 more seconds just getting everybody back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the Seahawks are, I mean, nothing something crazy happens. Seahawks are getting the ball back.
An incompletion.
Oscar, thank you for the follow.
It's a critical situation, and you've got your starting quarterback out there helping the rookie. Like, this is the leadership things that we talk about with this Raiders club. When you've got guys that are all ball.
Get out O'Connor or leaving call there.
Well, we saw that at the end of the second quarter too. Raiders were getting the ball back with a 2-minute drill right before halftime. He was in there with Aiden O'Connell and company.
This great. He's helping the rookie quarterback. That's leadership.
That's leadership, man. That's.
He probably picked up like 3 yards.
The game clock reset to 20. They added 3 seconds. Raiders out of timeouts. Miller the shot down the field. Cedric Jackson.
14 seconds left.
At the 41.
Oh, what a great throw by the young quarterback and a nice job by Jackson working.
Let's see where he went out. I think he went out at the 40 or the 30.
It's a pickup of 20.
He went out the 40.
Still 14 seconds and a timeout taken Seattle.
Oh, Seattle.
Yeah, I'd love to see how Pete handles this.
We got someone that can cook it, kick it from there. We can do it.
You're already in Daniel Carlson's field goal.
Kick it and take the dub.
You got 14 seconds left. What type of play are you running, or do you just run a play and have your quarterback Cam Miller throw the ball out of bounds? Well, you know what I mean? Just to run some clock, so that'll be the last play for the kid.
This is a 58-yard field goal. You'd love to pick up 5 or 6 yards and a little quick throw to the boundary. But again,
14 seconds. They gotta get down. They gotta get down the field.
No timeouts.
Right.
If this ball is completed in the field of play, it would almost be impossible.
Let's get to the 30. At least get to the 30 and get out. Honest.
So this is a great opportunity for.
Because then we could just win off the field goal.
What he has to do in this situation.
By the way, Cedric Jackson's a guy.
Get that follow. This has go 3000. This thing says Long Beach. We'll be back tomorrow with Dodger baseball.
Touchdown earlier in the quarter from Cam Miller. And so he has certainly come up with some huge plays here for the Raiders offense. 14 seconds out of the Seattle timeout for Cam Miller, the rookie out of North Dakota State. Throws outside. He's got Cedric Jackson. He gets out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
6 yards.
Nice. Well done.
9 seconds left.
Little rub route, pick play, whatever you want to call it.
Little pick play. The former defensive guys are saying, "Law, that's offensive pass interference," but you just love it. See how he sold it? Forced the defender to have to go over the top. That's a nice job by the outside receiver, bringing that route to the inside.
So now down to 9 seconds left. From here, it would be a 55-yard field goal.
Same play.
And Miller throws it out of bounds.
Went out of bounds.
Good decision. If you throw that one on the back shoulder and he gets tackled in bounds, the game's over.
I thought they would do that the play before, but they were aggressive to get 4 or 5 extra yards. Now you throw it away, and now you've got an opportunity for a game-winning field goal.
Daily, you see it. Raiders, 45.
Max Crosby, you got Jamal Adams, you got
You want to act all relaxed when your mom goes to the room, you acting like an asshole, huh?
Is 3 for 4 tonight.
My dog's a fool.
50 plus twice. 55 yards to win it here
What happens?
in Seattle.
Oh, somebody up the middle. Somebody got it up the middle.
So the field goal is blocked.
Got blocked. Go got blocked. Game is 23-23.
The Raiders will end in overtime, or they'll end the preseason game.
Oh, shit. That was hilarious.
How about that, man? All that work.
Well, game 1 in the books.
Jalen Gaines got it.
One preseason game for show to watch. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the gifts. Make sure you check out my other social medias. We'll be back tomorrow with the Dodger game versus the Toronto Blue Jays. 7-10, Chavez Ravine, you know the deal. We'll be giving away a Dodger bobblehead tomorrow. Subscribers on Twitch.
Inside of that locker room, but it was a much different second half for everybody. The intensity.
The autumn wind is a pirate.
No OT, no OT.
Sailing in from sea, with a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears